So I've been beefing with Mr. Fantastic secretly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling him, but I did tell him on the panel 4 times, but I still feel some type of way about what he told me. I'm trying to understand if it's actually correct.
This is not the pull-up, push-up thing, is it?
Nah, he can't fuck with me in no pull-up, push-up, dip, lifting weight, squat, bench, stretch. Mr. Fantastic know the vibe with that shit.
Stop the cap. brother.
Stop the cap.
So, but he did tell me this, man. I wanted to see if you guys think it's true. Are married men the ultimate simps?
Yes.
God damn.
I did a stream about it.
A married nigga say that, right?
Wait. Let me break it down, man. Listen, don't just because Will practicing his Tourette's, y'all don't gotta respond to everything Will says.
Oh no, I take it back. I meant incel, but yes, simp, yes.
Yeah, so simps, right? Because married men, seemingly you accept an acceptable loss. You don't get the return on investment. What you give is not what you get, etc., etc. So he said married men are the ultimate simps. And I hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, not me.
Tell them why though, because it's true.
All right, Mr. Fantastic. Tell them why it's true, and then the brothers can answer. That's better. You can say it better than I can. But your mic ain't shit.
He double muted and he talking big shit.
I'm muted. My bad. I muted. Am I good now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I know this because I was a formerly married man. Okay, and ultimately, when things didn't work out, I look back.
Fantastic. Your mic is trash. You got to make it quick.
Okay, I look back and I just looked at all the money I put into it and the money I had to spend on the back end after the fact, and I just never got a return. It's just from a financial standpoint. Then when you start talking about like emotional stuff and building her up, I helped, change her whole life. She didn't transform shit for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she gave me a kid, a beautiful kid. But outside of that, that little nigga loved her more than me too. You know what I'm saying? So that's mommy.
Wow.
This little nigga be calling me pop and shit. He tried to call me old. You know what I'm saying? But but that's what I'm saying, man. It's just like, huh? Hank, I know your ass ain't talking, Hank. Let's not do this, Hank. Let's keep the dark skin and light skin coalition going strong, brother. Let's not do this. But just like you're not gonna receive equal return on the relationship as a man. You have to pay more. You have to give more. You have to be more considerate. It's just all those things.
Word. Which I think is he? Who thinks he's wrong?
I think that's nothing but cap.
No, I think he's wrong.
Direction, choose your own path.
Don't just wear anything. Wear garments that mean something. We got hats. We got sweatshirts. We got jackets. We even got hoodies. Let's not forget our classic tees. Direction, choose your own path.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basically, pay attention. Stay alert. And remember, choose your own path.
Unlock the future of branding while outpacing your competition. Dive into the digital realm, transforming raw footage into video epics. Our editors redefine storytelling. At Prime Your Logos, where pixels become portals. Prime Your Logos. Unleash the unseen. Your brand amplified. Visit us at Prime Your Logos on Instagram. Or call 704-792-6345. That's 704-792-6345. Prime your brand. Prime your logos, where artistry transcends reality.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Yo, we here, man. DJ Hampton Stampede, we in the building. We're waiting for a couple more brothers, but the show must go on. You feel me? I must apologize. It was my fault predominantly that we was late, but we here. You heard? Trigger Mike, what's popping?
Shit like that.
What up, y'all? Good evening.
What's goody? Your mic a little up. It's a little bit up.
Let me turn that down. I got you.
Yeah, just a little bit. What's goody? You all right?
All is well, bro. Opportunities coming in, you know. No complaints over here.
Indeed.
Shit like that.
Now, does the red light mean you on demon time? Because usually it's green.
Definitely. My little white light up here went out. So I'm sitting there trying to fish for light colors. It was red. And I was like, you know what? I think we're going to do this one tonight.
Yeah.
Demon time.
My OG Bravo Tech in the building.
Gentlemen.
What's goody?
Man, it's cold down here in South Alabama.
What's cold in South Alabama? 65?
55?
That's how it be in Texas, man. 55, you be like, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Word is born, man. That's what's up, man. I'm glad to have you, man.
Man, appreciate the invite.
Indeed, man. Yeah, I needed a bunch of simps, man. So I called the right people. Mr. White, what's popping?
Hey, man. Shout out to you for bringing the GOAT back, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, my boy.
Who is that?
You looking at, you talking to him.
You?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
What you drinking?
Wine. I'm a husband now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro. Nah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You in the right place, bro. Perfect for this episode.
Hey, look, man. Brother Whiskey, my second bottle. My second bottle.
Man. Told you. UT was goody.
What up, fellas? What's going on, man?
Damn, I see you too. You got the The holographic Jordan symbol? You a real basketball player, man.
Actually, we're playing today before I came. Today, so
on concrete or
don't. Hey, everybody don't know about the grass. Stop trying to tell everybody.
I'm just saying, bro. I was
in the gym today.
That's what's up, man. While we wait for the other Simps, man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me see who in the chat, and we'll get this thing popping. Let me scroll to the top. E-Dub was goody. Mel, you already know. Let me see. D, of course, was popping. Mr. Williams, salute. Damn. See, Mr. Williams ain't married, so I ain't think about him, but his name is literally William Simp Williams. Mr. Williams, I might have to give you the link, man. Shy Steve was popping. Pure was goody. Salute. G, what up, though? Miss Jilly, I see you. Y'all make sure y'all say what's up to Miss Jilly. James was good. Quincy was popping, my brother. I ain't see you yesterday, I don't think. Hope all is well. Journey was goody. Miss Bell's in the building. I know I ain't see you yesterday. Princess Cammy, salute. Mike Davis, rock solid. What up, though? Black America was popping. So what? Salute. I don't think I seen you yesterday. Yesterday afternoon. Hope all is well. Asia was popping. No Country for Old Simps in the building. I like it, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Impress, salute. Kitchen Man was popping. Let me see. Love C was good. Let me see, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Salute. UFO was popping. Lion-O was goody. Cali Bev in the building. I like it. J. Ali putting in work. Homeboy, Shalawam. Let me see. I think I got everybody. Nightbot. Trigger was in the chat. Let me see. Make sure I don't miss nobody. Sherelle was popping. Shorty King in the building. So the J. Ali gifted 1 membership. Whoever got blessed with that membership, please maintain it. DC in the building. Rose was popping. I like it, man. Venus was goody. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Damn, let me see. I don't want to miss anybody while it's still early. Hakeem was popping, my boy. Hope all is well. Let me see. Oh, Art, of course. Art was goody. Jonathan with a 20 ball. Salute. Jonathan with a 20 ball says for the suckers. I mean Simps. Salute to Jonathan for the first 20 ball of the day. Didn't fit. Night was popping. Salute. Ed, what up, though? Tiff in the building. Okay. We doing all right. Hakeem with the 10 ounces. The biggest Simps got butterflies on their shoes. I'm just saying. Hey, man, if you don't know fashion, just say that. Dre was popping. Brother. Ari was goody. Hope all is well. CDT was popping. Salute. Okay. I got my brother James. I talked to James already. Lozan. AZ was popping. American Negro, of course. All right, let's get it. Elements was goody. I ain't see you yesterday. Hope all is well. Victim Olympics was popping. We still waiting on the other Simps. Melly Mel, what up, though? Rainbow Kid was popping. Therese was good, my G. Mufasa, man, we needed you, man, for the Simp Brigade, man. Damn. CDT, salute, my G. I like it, man. I like it. All right, cool. So we good. LI was goody. All right, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. We got 126 people in the chat, and we have 53 likes. Jump out the chat, stop what you're doing, and hit the like button, please. All right, let me see. I got Hakeem already. All right, cool. So we good. Mr. White, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Your wife was calling you, something like that?
Nah.
Oh, all right. Living humbly, Shalom, my G. I ain't my bad, man. My bad. Damn, yo. So did y'all see the opening clip?
Yeah, my dumb ass thought the show already started. I was like, nigga, I'm in the back. What you
Was Mr. Fantastic on to something, man? What his premise as to why married men are simps?
Hell no.
Hell no. Mike says hell no. Bravo Tech, what say you?
I'll second that. Hell no.
UT?
I third that. Hell no.
Mr. White.
Damn, man. I normally agree with Fantastic, man. So I'm gonna have to fourth it, man. Like that nigga's so far off, and they ain't usually like him. So make sure you check in on the boy, man. Make sure he's good over there.
Wait, what was he so far off on?
Everything. The first thing he was talking about, especially like financially. So him, you neutral. From the time you were single versus you being married, how much is your income increased?
Significantly, like probably like 4 times. But does that have to do with being married, or does that have to do with me getting older, building up in opportunities?
I'm about to send you something on Instagram. It has to do with you being married.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Let's play it because
all right, I'm ready. Go ahead. All right, so I've been DJing right for a minute. So I get married, but I always been grinding and DJing. Now opportunities are coming. I would argue that the opportunities were coming regardless. It's a coincidence that I got married. Married ain't the catalyst. But I've been putting in work for too long, and now boom, 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 it's playing more and more dividends. My rate is going up because my name is getting bigger, not because I got married.
Right, but what comes with being married? You said what?
Headache.
Nah, it's some good things that come along with it. You got a homemaker, you got somebody helping with your kids, you got somebody allowing you to be free to really move, and it's things that you can give to your wife to take care of. 2 is always better than 1.
Okay.
In anything, even if her role is different. So yeah, you probably still would have got there, but more than likely you wouldn't have got there as soon, just because of the things that she frees you up and allows you to be able to do.
Okay, so okay, all right. Let me ask you a question. Well, hold on. All right, hold on.
Look at
well, because the question is later down the line when I start flip flopping this shit. So essentially, you saying, so like UT wife taking care of her kids, she doing him a favor.
No, I didn't say she's doing him a favor. What I'm saying is it allows him to focus on other things because she's taking up something that he would have to do. Okay,
but those are her kids. Those are her responsibilities.
No, they're my kids.
Well, what I'm saying is the kids are related to her.
They still don't matter. But you gonna make sure the kids have everything they need regardless.
Yeah.
Right. So whether it's her or I'm paying somebody, 1 is somebody I trust, 2 is somebody I don't got additional bread out to doing. 3, she gonna love me unconditionally because I know my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no bread out.
It is a way. It is a way because what's happening is, or we can save this for later. Don't dub me. Don't dub me. The goat is back, baby. I got you. Bro, if you know who you marry, bro, you see what I'm saying, and you attentive enough and you give her what she needs, as she aligns with you, you will grow, bro.
But I hear you, right? But what I hear is men maturing, right? So are men making more money because they married, or do men make more money as they get older as long as they focus?
No, so 2 things could be true. So as we get older, it's gonna come. But again, 2 is better than 1. You literally have somebody you trust.
2 what? What do you mean?
2 people.
Why?
It's always better than 1 in a team versus you doing something by yourself. You got help.
But
with your business, you got people under you that you could delegate different things to. Or you're gonna try to do everything yourself.
Yeah, you can delegate. But what happens when you delegate? The quality drops.
Not necessarily. Not if you delegate in the area that's their strengths.
I'm just saying. Like, let me tell y'all this story. So the moving company, right? So my wife was doing like sales and doing marketing events, right? But she get mad about something and just stop. When the other salespeople get mad, they go to their events. See, people familiarity, right? They also take liberties. People that you related to often give you the most headache because they think that they have a level of grace or autonomy that is generally not afforded, right? They want to mix business with pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes what you'll see is men will allocate their wife to do a thing so she feel needed.
Well, that's wrong. I don't think we should do it so that they will feel needed. I think it's a learning curve that has to happen, right? So I don't think just because you get married, it's going to automatically work, right? It takes time to build intimacy. It takes time to connect. It takes time to learn your wife, to understand how she ticks, how she thinks, to be able to motivate her. No different than when you coaching. You know what I'm saying? You have to give her the things that she needs so she could be the best version of herself. Now, if you married a woman who the best version of herself don't benefit your vision, that's on you. That's you picking bad. So again, I don't think that's a knock on the wife or the woman. That's a knock on the nigga who married her and picked the wrong person. But if you know what you're doing, you good.
Okay, so now gotcha. You ever heard of a chameleon?
Yep.
Go ahead, UT. Go ahead, UT. I'm doing all the dirty work. Go ahead, UT. I see. I know you though. You can't play poker to save your life. Is Mr. White bugging?
He ain't helping our case out at all. What you doing? We not the Simps. I'm trying to figure out which way you going now. I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm not a simp. I don't think we're simp.
That's what
I think we lucky, man.
Go ahead, UT. But his rhetoric? What is it?
Yeah, what you saying is more simpish than it's not. It's not going what you say. That's what you said, that we're not simps. But everything you said, you predicating it to we the lucky ones.
Absolutely. I'm not saying they're not lucky too, but if you're not lucky or you don't benefit by being married, then why do it?
Right. I'm not saying we don't benefit.
So I'm lucky. Like I found a great wife. I'm lucky. Look at all of the marriages that have failed, and to the point to where people don't even want to do it no more. I'm lucky as hell.
Huh?
I'm not.
Yeah, but that don't make you not a simp though.
I'm not a simp. What makes me a simp? Because I take care of what I'm responsible for.
I don't know. You just
so you see, hold on. You
the
see,
X. That's what's crazy.
Well,
I don't know
help
the
me,
X.
you see. With what I said, what makes it sound like I'm a simp?
What made it sound like to me like everything that you said was pretty much towards the woman. So what I've heard of simp was the man is not getting equal benefit in the relationship. So he's getting way less benefit in the relationship. Only thing I heard you say that you was lucky, but it don't sound like you getting the same benefit. Is the woman is getting. It didn't sound like it to me. If I might.
Okay, so let me list maybe I need to just give a rundown of my benefits then, right?
There you go. What's the simp? Right. Married man benefits.
Married man benefits, and I know everybody don't got it, right? But my income has tripled since being married. So now my wife don't work, meaning she taking care of the girls, she's taking care of the younger kids. I get a home cooked meal majority of the day. She making sure I'm taking my vitamins. She does all my copywriting for my content and my workbooks and things like that I'm putting out. She does that. She handles the finances. She's working on the taxes and stuff like that. When I come home, she runs and greets me, like tries to beat the kids. I have unconditional love in my house. And a lot of men don't know what that's like. I am good.
All right,
And
now,
this is coming from-
Say you ain't good.
all right. So now, what are you putting out?
Shit, the nigga don't gotta work. She can get whatever she wants. Nah, but
do you think it's a fair and equal exchange?
Nah, honestly, I don't. I don't. Now, I will say
Wait,
mine
on
is
whose
different.
part?
Hold on.
On whose part? Who's getting less?
No, I think she's getting less, but I feel like only in my situation because ain't no way in hell I could do what she do because we got 2 kids under 2 too. Ain't no way in hell I'm staying at the house with them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? So since she does that and do like all of the pickups and the drop off, like I just go to work. That's easy. So from that standpoint, I feel like it's a little different. I feel like everybody feel
How
like
many hours a week you work?
argument.
How many hours a week you work?
Ooh, I be putting in hours, or probably like, let's see, 40, probably like 60 on average.
That's okay. Okay.
And my main job not hard at all. Like I just give feedback for the most part. So that's the easy part.
So somebody, because this is what always been my thought process when I made you a housewife, how is that not the most beneficial thing that you can have? Because it's like you just got your life paid for, and you was gonna have the kids anyway because you was fucking, and y'all had the kids together. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would her being a housewife?
Let me say something to Mr. White real quick.
All right, help me out, Trigger Mike, man. Help me out.
What's going on, y'all? Mr. White, you were doing so good and you said the simple shit.
All right,
you don't get the better part of the deal, bro. And that they want us to believe that. But I want you to understand something, bro. They use them working as an equalizer against men. They'll say, well, I go to work too. Women can do what men do. They can't replicate how we do it. The reason men are in charge, right? The reason we're in the position we're in the family, which is the head. I want you to ask your wife, would she go to work to support the kids? She's going to say yes. Tell her if she's going to go to work to support you and the kids while you go sit on your ass. She's going to give you a bunch of blah, 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 and it's ultimately going to be a no. That's why you're in charge. She cannot dedicate the entirety of her life to be at work, to take care of people other than herself, especially you. You cover everybody, and you never getting out the workforce. You know that, right? I thought about that shit the other day. Like, we in this mug 30, 40 more years. Like, we just going to be at work doing this whole shit. Nobody got the staying power you got. She gets the better part of the deal.
Well, the only reason, and I feel like my situation is anecdotal because we got so many kids. So she's literally cooking, cleaning, and running after kids all day long. I couldn't do the shit.
Now, you even sold yourself short there.
Nah, I don't think
I just
so,
want
man.
I just want you to understand.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you're reacting to the way the kids treat her. Do your kids treat you like that?
Treat me like what?
Like they treat their mom.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
No.
My children will be sitting down all fucking day if I was at the house. It's not the same thing. You can watch your kids all day. Trust me.
No,
Easy.
I can't. Them niggas, they be wanting to
It's
talk.
the easiest shit in the world. And look,
Listen.
hold up, Mr. White. We're men. Watching kids is routine. Staying in the house, eating at the same time. We do routine better than them. That's why we make better soldiers.
Bro, I'm with you. But again, you got to think about how much laundry and shit we got. I feel you. I feel you.
Do it all.
So I can see that point. I'm here to learn. I'll concede that 1 point.
Yeah, me personally, when it comes to the kids, now my wife, she's the main cook. Let's get that. I'm good. She's the main cook, but I am with the kids when they get out of school. So, and they don't do all the stuff. It's not hard to make them sit down. I don't think I gotta do it. Hey, That's it. After that, we good to go. It ain't the rest of the day. She don't cook. I don't got them ready. Got them in the tub. We good. It ain't nothing hard about
Not hard.
being at the house to me. It's not hard to me for
No,
people
but this is the thing.
being at
So
the
this
house
the
with
thing.
the kids.
I'm not saying it's hard, but I'm saying on the flip side, nigga, it's nothing like coming home and your food is in the microwave waiting, and it's some nice, healthy, good plate that you could then just go and sit down. It don't beat that, man. It's the simple things like that's beautiful. My wife left for a weekend. Listen, my wife left for a weekend. You know what I fed the kids? Hawaiian rolls. I don't know how to cook no more. We ate a bag of Hawaiian rolls, yo.
Listen, bro. Look, all praise, like for real. We giving praise to our women for this. This the part. I wasn't trying to like degrade what she does. We show appreciation for what they do, right? But it needs to also be done in return. That's why I made the statement to say she's not going to work to take care of anybody other than herself and the kids. She wouldn't do that for you. So don't ever let anybody move you out of your position and be like, you can get in the workforce, you can't do the shit like I can. Right?
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So she got her thing she got to battle with. You got your thing you got to battle with. You taking shit. Listen, man. I take a lot of shit at work because I ain't losing this fucking salary. You feel me? This everybody on my insurance. Her mama on my insurance. You feel me? So I can't just say anything. I gotta take that shit, and she gonna respect that. That's why I'm like, we ain't no simps. You know what I gotta deal with, so you can go to the doctor when you want to.
But Trigger Mike, you also said that the exchange is there, but it's not equal. You give more.
Absolutely, I give more.
Does that make you a simp?
No, I think it's biological. It's in my biology. I actually get gratification from it. It makes me feel like the big dog.
Now, go ahead.
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys get all the respect in the world from me. I'm probably the oldest guy up here. I'm 54. I've only been married a year. We got married September 17th last year, and we don't have kids. I've been watching all of you guys for a while, and even tonight to listen to you guys talking about the kids and the wife and the hours, because I've got 2 businesses myself. I put in 60-something hours a week now, but at the same time, there's no kids chase. We're looking at getting into the exchange student program, all that kind of stuff, because that's what my parents did when I grew up. But I almost feel like a fish out of water, really, when it comes to the kids. And God, him, you got 6. I mean, shit. And all of you guys have been married. You know, I don't know how long everybody's been married, but like I said, we just celebrated back in September. We just celebrated year 1. So, and as far as how much has, my salary increased, it's been a year, since we got married. But I do have a couple stories to tell where, even before we got married, how, she brought me into a couple contracts. But yeah, you guys, all the respect in the world for me, man. All of it.
Okay. Well, yeah, we appreciate that shit. I think so. The kid dynamic, Bravo, what essentially is being articulated is that the kids behave differently when they're with their fathers, right?
Right.
They're in much more control. They have better decorum. And so when you're watching, so like my wife hasn't been here, right? So the kids simply don't cry as much, right? Because I don't pick them up just for the sake of them crying, right? So it allows me to control the dynamics more efficiently, which takes less work, right? So it's not about if she's doing it wrong or right, the dynamics are different. So ours is a little less stressful and a little less eventful, because like she'll be trying to cook and then holding the kid and all, right? The kids just sit down, and then they'll play. We do Play-Doh and they draw, stuff like that. And I let them watch a little TV during the week. They watch more TV on the weekends, but but the dynamic. So I try to keep up the same routine, but it still looks different because of the efficiency.
Right.
I
Got you. I remember when I was a kid, I'm from a military family. My dad was a helicopter pilot. And one of the worst things I could hear as a kid, wait till your dad gets old. Or wait till I tell you that. So I understand exactly what you guys were saying. I don't have kids of my own, but it's funny. I've got an Xbox that I learned how to play because I work with some kids, not necessarily mentoring, but I put that headset on, play Call of Duty, and something I learned working with my brother-in-law's youth program. A lot of kids will talk to another adult before they'll talk to their parents. But you know, listening to and again, you know, wait till your dad gets home. I understand exactly what you're saying, you know, especially you, Trigger Mike, when you're telling Mr. White, you know, it'd be different. You could watch your kids for a day because when I'm in the house, they're gonna sit still. You know, Dad's here. Hamp, I've heard you talk about Big Shug. Dad's home. So yeah, exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, like my mom came, and so cause I get surgery tomorrow morning. So, you know, she trying to like, she like go like do the show because I was late picking her up from the airport. Her plane got delayed. They kicking her ass up there. But that's why I got him just sitting here. He just chilling right now, you know. But yeah, man. Damn. So does the reciprocity matter in terms of simp, right? Because I thought the initial definition was you're a simp if you're not getting the return on your investment. So how does that definition change just because you're married?
So I'll take this back to
if we agree that the return isn't the same, that's all.
Well, that's what I was saying. The clip you played is based off of somebody who did not get the return. So that's reminiscent of the episode you had where this nigga jaded. He's jaded by his bad experience, and unfortunately, because he's jaded, he's the loudest voice, right? The extreme, like, nah, it's not worth it. You know, he's one of the stories on. You know, I fuck with some Fantastic, but that's one of the stories on the extreme end of the spectrum. Why would we do anything if we don't benefit? So I would say no, it's not simp-ish, because we do benefit if you can make her listen, if she's on your program. I know we use that word a lot, but if you know, we use words like equally yoked. If she's equally yoked with you and you got a plan and she's going to help you execute it, and she's in lockstep with you, there you can't be beat.
How do you define equally yoked?
Spiritually. So I've literally watched people butcher that term all over. I tell people a lot when they talk about disagreements and arguments in marriages. If you're equally yoked with your companion, y'all agree on 9 out of the 10 things. 9 out of 10 things.
Yeah,
it's already written. If we in the same religion and my child did something wrong, we both agree it's wrong already, right? It's that 1 out of 10 that we might have to have some discourse about. But no, equally yoked to me is spiritually, like, we both agree on what's right and wrong.
Okay. So if a husband has a wife who is not in alignment and lock in step, you would qualify him as a simp?
Absolutely. He's getting the short end of the stick. I don't see how he can acquire anything beneficial for his own life. Damn. She could be you said it. You had a whole show on it. Are they liabilities? She can be your greatest asset, or she can be your greatest liability. You choose by the woman.
So what does a man need in his marriage most from that woman? What are the top 3 things he has to have to not be qualified as a simp?
He got to have her obedience. And yes, I used that freaking word for the chat. She has to be obedient. And let me put it to you like this. For all the ladies in the chat that's about to get in the uproar, there's no way you can respect God and disrespect me. So don't be obedient to me. Be obedient to the Creator, to the religion, to the God, to the ideal we both serve. Be obedient to that, and we good. You see what I'm saying? So I'll start with obedience. That's what you got to have your wife obedience. And I mean obedience in the sense that even when she doesn't agree, she got to understand that because you said it, it's what's best, or that's the direction y'all gonna take.
Well, which one? Does she have to accept it as the best course of action, or
I'm sorry,
that's the path?
That's something I actually say. Just because you don't agree don't mean it's what's best. It's not what's best, but he has to trust, like, all right, well, he said we're gonna do it. That's what we gonna do. She got to
She
give it up.
willing to ride out. Okay. Red pill was popping.
What's up, Hamp? What's up, everybody? Panel,
Goody,
Trigger.
man. Did you know that you were a simp?
I heard that, man. I heard that in these streets. All married men are. That's what they say.
I even asked specifically. I say even Red Pill Ranger. They say even Red Pill Ranger, man.
Yeah. Big simping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Big simping.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the only thing I'll say to that is if he say married men a simp, then any man that's with a woman is a simp. If that's what we're gonna say, because it's still a relationship, and you doing the same things you doing in that relationship.
But he don't have the same risks. That would be the counter argument.
But not the risk, because the risk ain't the simp part. Is I thought it was the exchange.
Well, what is the exchange though? Right? I think the risk, the reciprocity. You know what she can take from you, as opposed to what she can take from him. That would be simp-esque, simp-ish, simp-like. To sign a contract knowing it's a bad contract for you, that would be the counter argument. That sounds like some simp shit.
I can see that, but I can, like you say, if you going into it and it's a bad deal from the get go, but you seeing what the woman is doing too, right? So what you getting from the woman before you sign the contract, that's what you basing your everything off of. So now, if you already simping before that, then yes, I guess you will be a simp. But if that's not what you're going into the marriage with, then any deal can go wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I agree. I agree that any deal can go wrong. But when a deal goes wrong, you know, there's clauses on what's the clause called when you can get out of a deal, like buyouts and things of that nature. But if we go by the rhetoric, the only person that gets the buyout clause is her. So how do we what do we do with the information at hand?
But see, the only thing I would give pushback on that, because that's not what I was thinking that the simp part was. Now, if that's part of the simp part, then I guess I was mistaken. I'm thinking in the relationship, what we got going on right now. When she say I want to put on another room on the house, and we gonna be struggling if we do that, and I go along with it. That's what I would think would make me a simp. Not the actual if we get divorced, but that's what I was thinking.
Well, I'm just looking at all of it. You know, what do you think, Red Pill?
Well, first of all, I think some people don't know what sarcasm is. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people in the chat.
Stay out of the chat.
A married man, any man has the capability of being a simp.
Married men, though.
If he's married or not. But
how about married men?
A married man, not a simp just by default of being married. It's all about, like y'all, ROI, return on investment. Are you doing more than you're receiving? Not only are you doing more than you're receiving, it's what you're doing getting gratitude and appreciation.
Okay.
If you're doing the most but not getting none in return and not getting proper gratitude and appreciation, then at that point you are being very simpish.
Okay. Do you think men, generally speaking, get the ROI needed on their investment?
I would like, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not getting ROI, well, if a man not getting ROI, most men, not males, but men, most men will separate from the situation. A male will stay in the situation if they not getting ROI, but a man will separate from the situation if you're not getting ROI. Because we can't handle that. We can't sleep well with that. We can't look ourselves in the mirror if we're not getting proper ROI.
Do you think the conduct of Western women is so based on the conduct of Western women, do you think majority of men are getting ROI? Because you said the respect and all that other stuff, which you said mattered.
Well, most men probably are, because a lot of men ain't doing much to get these women.
Huh?
So a lot of men not doing. Listen, if I can get you off a Popeye's chicken box, how much ROI do I really need?
That's not coherent.
If I can sleep with you easily, I don't need a lot of ROI.
We're talking about married men.
Oh, married men? Oh,
yes. Based on Western women's conduct, based on the rhetoric and the stereotypes, are men getting the ROI that you named? The
are
respect?
married men? Yeah. That's why they still married to her. Because if not, she'd be kicked to the kisser.
So now, so then how do you reconcile that with the rhetoric that men don't leave because they have so much to risk, up to and including their offspring?
Men don't leave because they have so much
divorce. Yeah, because like you said, men lose in marriage, they lose in child support, they lose in their kids. So oftentimes the rhetoric is that men stay as opposed to risking those things, and we just kind of suffer in silence.
I don't think that's why men don't leave.
Okay.
I think men don't leave because men have an inherent sense of duty. We understand that you don't have to be happy all the time. We understand that life ain't about happiness. Marriage ain't about happiness. We don't guide by our feelings. We understand that it's going to be some days where you don't like this woman, don't want to be around her. We have a sense of duty to the woman. We have a duty to our family. We have a duty to our legacy, and we have a duty to our name. We don't. That's why we don't leave.
Okay.
Not because we worried about the losses.
25% sexless marriages. The losses have to matter, and then duty, right? So if he's dutiful and unhappy, are you saying that he's getting ROI, or is it duty, which is the reason why he's staying there?
Happiness is very subjective, but if he's dutiful and yet unhappy, depends on what you want at the ROI.
Right, so you might have to concede this point, like because the things that I'm naming are what's been said numerous of times.
Oh yeah, but I don't agree with those guys.
But it's been said, and there's credence there. What about, and then if we're saying Western women's conduct is unbecoming, you coupled all this up and say that men, we got to make it make sense, because then we have to reconcile it with why do women initiate most of the divorces?
I can tell you why. Because they're governed by happiness.
Okay.
Women are governed by happiness. They think marriage, you have to be happy and like the person the whole time. And men understand that you don't have to be happy or even like the person.
Got you. But okay, we understand that. But the argument here is married niggas simps.
No.
He's not happy, but he's not happy or satisfied, but he stays because of duty. He don't want to risk losing his assets, including his kids, so he stays because of that. And men are okay with I repeated it, being unhappy. And then we also say that Western women's conduct is unbecoming.
Well,
and then they leave us. So I'm trying to understand how you reconcile all this with not being a simp.
Because now, if the man is not happy 24/7, then that will fly. But I don't suggest a man stay with a woman for duty if he just hate his life and miserable and unhappy at all times. But there's gonna be unhappy moments, and men are designed to deal with that, and that don't make you a simp. That just shows that men have more emotional intelligence in the big scheme of things. We understand that just because I'm not happy on Tuesday don't mean I won't be happy on Wednesday, and that doesn't make you a simp. Now, if you miserable and hate your whole life and existence with this woman, and yet you still there, then that's a whole nother topic.
Well, I'm just trying to use all the stuff I've heard ever.
Oh, that stuff just just provocative and gets the people going.
Well, no, men actually men have been proven to kill themselves more.
Oh, because we see things through.
I understand that. I'm saying that men kill themselves more.
Yeah, because we see things through.
Like
we better at finishing things.
Completion, not attempts. I think.
Yeah, they might lead in completion or attempts, whatever. I know that niggas is killing themselves more than women.
Yeah, because when we try something, it's gonna get done right.
Okay, but we are killing ourselves more than women. We're not. See, I think we missed the mark saying they ain't good at it. Okay, motherfucker, we killing ourselves though. Like that's the part.
They
ain't
good
more.
at it. But the two things go together. They're attempting more, and even though we got more, it's because we don't cry for help. If we want out, we're gonna go ahead and see things through. Perfect. We have a sense of duty even to deleting ourselves. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right.
It's the first thing though. They do it right as a cry for help, for attention, right? It's a ploy, right?
And we do it to get gone.
Okay, but what are you proving? That they want attention, they want to be seen, they want to be heard. They don't actually mean it. The niggas is actually dreadfully, right, distressed, and so they're actually completing it because they actually mean it. That's what that actually proves as well. If the women are doing for the attention, the men aren't. They're literally killing themselves because that's how unhappy or depressed they are.
Well, I'll talk to you offline how I feel about the concept of suicide in general. Because
that's in marriage.
Specifically, UT.
Yeah.
No. What I'm quoting is just general men in general.
Okay. I got you.
I don't think no woman is worth delivering yourself over. None ever in life.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But Red Pill.
So
I agree, but it doesn't negate the point though.
Yeah, if they do that, they'll simp. If you delete yourself over a woman, you're a certified simp, a certified loser, and there's a special place in heck for you.
But I thought you said we just good at it.
Yeah, but just because you're good at something don't mean it ain't right. I could be good at killing, but it's still fucked up to do. And if you good at so any dude that do that is a lame and a loser. If you delete yourself over a doggone woman, you are a lame and a certified loser. R.I.P. to you though. You know what I'm saying? It's too. Look, they all born with vaginas and they all swear it's good.
What if we are simps and it's just hard to say?
It's not hard to say because it's either true or it's not. Over here, truth and reality is undefeated.
I know. So when we try to reconcile everything, we're not doing a good job. It's actually leaning towards simp more so than it isn't.
How is it a simp if you get ROI? If you getting more, prime example, me. I haven't washed dishes in 21 years.
Okay.
I don't cook.
Okay.
I don't wash clothes. I can get some cheeks anytime I want.
Okay.
My kids are well taken care, provided for.
Okay.
I don't work and still don't wash dishes and wash clothes. Now I'm retired. I get my bread, but I don't work and still don't wash dishes, cook, or retire clothes. Ain't no arguing. I don't have to negotiate. I don't have my decisions and choices challenged. I get the final say. Her opinion is respected and appreciated. But in the end, the final decision is always on me. Ain't none simple to that.
Now
and
let me ask you a question.
Buy me stuff and buy me gifts. She be tricking on me.
Yeah, this is you. No, YouTube. Yeah, we winning on YouTube.
No, this is real life over here. I'm 46 years old, bro.
I know, but what I'm saying is, generally speaking, everybody on YouTube is an outlier. But
well, no, that's the false statement people try to use. Sometimes people just telling the truth.
Yeah, you might be telling the truth. That's not a false statement to say it's an outlier, though.
But we not.
Right?
We might be the truth.
Well, here's the thing. So let me ask you: do you think the majority of men are getting what you named?
The majority on YouTube?
No. What I'm asking you is, do you think the majority of men are getting what you named?
That's married?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So why does the manosphere exist? Go ahead, Trigger Mike.
Because the majority of men not married.
Add a little bit of context. So to what Hamp is saying, I think a married man can be a simp, but the fact that the general statement that married men are simps is actually incorrect, because simps are responsible for the dysfunction in the community because they ingratiate themselves with women for no personal gain at all, right? So simps cause all these problems out here, right? So the reason the women think they are who they are, the reason they can do things to get away with it is because of simps. I think that has nothing to do with the married man at all.
And before you go, before I forget it, Mike, let me say this.
Let me just say this. I was going to say the reason the simp word is used so often is also correlated with why so many men aren't married. Right? Simps, in my opinion, don't get married. They're the ones having either trouble getting regular women to sleep with them. The only way they can get women to sleep with them is to lie to them and to make them feel like they're bigger than they are. These dudes aren't the marriage type. These are the baby daddies, if I'm really being honest.
Nothing dry coochie up faster than a simp. Women don't even like simps. They use simps. They weaponize simps against men. They weaponize simps for their resources, but they don't even like those guys. They'll let a simp butter them up and support their arguments, and then go right home and smash the dude that agree with me and say and live how I live and say the stuff I say.
And the thing I was going to say was, when we talking about the women are leaving, it's because the men are not being simps. Yeah, I'm a leave because he ain't letting me get my way.
No, bro. Even the women leaving shit is the I was using an analogy the other day, right? Thing is, because somebody was saying we need to assess how the relationships are going or something to that effect. And I'm like, yo, the kid that come and tell is the kid that got done wrong. So when my daughter come and say, Chug hit me, because she the one that got done wrong. They go to the court because of the reason why. What are the reasons? The guilty person, the one who usually don't say shit.
I don't believe that at all.
No, not necessarily.
Well, hold on. My mom told me.
But necessarily means you acknowledge what I'm saying.
Not really. A lot of people can just say something.
No, so the part that I think Hamp is leaving out is that there's no benefit. When there is no benefit for the person telling, that's when the person who got done wrong is usually telling first. My mom taught me, beware of the person who rushes to tell their side of the story first. So I think the person that came first is actually the person is probably lying.
I'm not saying that you don't have to vet it out, but generally speaking, Chug be hitting people first.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying as adults, what I mean is like the person who's coming to tell first and dismantle the relay, whatever, going to the court first, it's equal. It's an equal chance that person is the guilty person.
So you're saying that doesn't determine who's at fault?
It doesn't deter for adults that have something to benefit. It doesn't. We can't tell.
Think about. I want to think about this. Say she went to court because I cheated. Was I being a simp? I'm cheating. I'm going to get my benefit.
Yes.
No matter what I did, I'm going to get it. So I wouldn't be a simp.
Yes.
That's what they always say.
Yes. I'm saying yes.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear you, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, you're being a simp.
Simps are nice and honor women.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it behind her back. The niggas get caught. Now, a man, like he tried to make a differentiation. Listen, I'm not getting what I need from you. If I don't get said things, then I'm going to get it from somewhere else. That's man shit. Running around, that ain't no man shit, nigga. You hiding your phone every time you put your phone on face down and shit. You change your password every 3 days. That ain't it, brother.
I'm not, because see now I think now we can play and stuff. I'm not the thing.
You said go out to cheat. That's what you said. I'm saying niggas go undercover. That's all I'm saying. That's not a conflation. Go ahead.
You got it.
No, go ahead.
I just want to say real quick, I think it ain't many simps as these women try to say, because a lot of women complaining about not even getting approached no more. How men doing all this simping but at the same time ain't approaching them. They constantly begging to get taken on dates. They keep having to say, I don't want the coffee date. Dudes ain't trying to spend no money on them like that. They not approaching them and not giving them the relationships they want. Yet at the same time, dudes out here simping like crazy. The math ain't mathing.
What would you say about marriages being up?
Oh, marriage ain't simping.
Yo, come on.
I'm standing firm on that.
Oh, killing me.
If you get your ROI.
I'm saying, no, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm rebuttaling. You saying niggas ain't approaching. I'm saying marriages are up. How do you reconcile the two?
How do I reconcile the two?
Yes.
Women are approaching now.
Okay.
When you that guy, you know him, don't play. You been chose. Everybody else here been chose.
But on YouTube they told me to shut up because I would be an outlier.
And just because you're an outlier don't mean it ain't true. We need to stop that canceling out outlier stuff.
No, we're not canceling out outliers. We're saying that outliers prove the norm. So if you're an outlier because these things are happening to you, then by proxy they're not happening to the majority. That's all it's saying. We're not saying that the outliers don't exist. We're saying you can't solve for outliers, so you have to speak to what works for the majority of people.
It happened to a significant amount. They need to wash their ass and iron their clothes, and it happened to them too. It's a lot of dudes out here that complain about what women doing to them and how women treating them, but they ain't doing none of the work to get a woman to want them. Like, dude, you gotta ask dude sometime, would you roast your sister if she dated a guy like you? If the answer is yes, then you need to shut up and fix yourself, brother. And dudes be. Listen, you gotta do the work to get the outcomes you want, men and women. You dusty, crusty, musty and shit, then complaining about women don't want you.
Okay, so it's men's fault.
Is it men's fault? It's any individual fault who don't self-improve.
So it's men's fault.
You got to be something worth dating. You know, for the women too. The man not sleeping with the women they want because they not doing the work, and the women not getting the relationships they want because they not doing the work. If you not getting the outcomes you want, it's up to you to stop pointing fingers everywhere else and look in the mirror and fix what's wrong with you. You gotta be what the person you want.
That's that old school bootstrap shit with no real instruction, man.
I'm a conservative douchebag.
Yes, sir. Go to the gym, but don't tell him what to do when he gets there.
Work out. Get a personal trainer. Watch YouTube videos. Do some push-ups. You don't even have to go to the gym. Again, if I gotta tell you to wash your ass, iron your clothes, get a haircut every 2 weeks, and work out, then you don't need to be dating anyway, brother.
Yeah, you know what though, Redfield?
But if we talking about within a marriage, only a lot of things can be looked at as simpish. But I think the more, me personally, when it comes to making a woman a housewife, that would put you more towards that being simpish, I would say, because you making all the benefit going to her a lot.
No, bro, that could be a benefit for you.
It could be, but from the get go, you giving her the benefit. It could be a benefit for you, but from the get go, with you making her not having to work, and just like say, most of our kids are school age. She ain't doing nothing after she dropped the kids off and go. She ain't doing nothing all day.
Let me ask you a question. Would you rather cook your own meals or pay somebody to cook them?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Would I rather cook my own? You said, would I rather cook my own meals?
Or pay somebody to cook for you? That cooks better, by the way.
And that's a loaded question, though. Like,
would you rather cook your meals or pay somebody to cook them for you?
It's not loaded, brother.
It is. It's okay. I'd rather pay somebody to cook it.
Would you rather wash and fold your clothes and put them away, or pay somebody to do it?
I do that. I'd rather do that.
Okay. Would you rather pay it? Would you rather watch the kids all day or pay somebody to at least offset it?
I'll do that. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, your prescriptions is different. So what happens when you pay all the bills? I don't do any of that stuff. And the majority of people would rather pay somebody to do it for them. So now that person simply lives there. You make sure you provide and protect, and you get sex from them, and they wash your clothes, fold them, put them away, and cook your meals.
But they all okay. So let's go. Let's play devil's advocate. Since that's what we're doing today. They working and they doing all that stuff too. So who would be getting the benefit in that situation?
The guy who she working, me, you, him, and the Most High know she ain't doing that shit without protest. If she coming home from a 9 to 5 and you just sitting there like an Al Bundy, is not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. Let's not act like that now. That ain't how that shit go. Stop it.
It does. I swear to God. I might be the exception.
So now
he working,
so
they
now
both working. Are you saying that it goes like that?
Yeah, my wife works, and I don't cook or clean. I swear on my grandmother.
Yeah. Hold on, what I'm saying is, but you know she's an outlier, right? UT,
I can understand that.
Yeah, but UT, are you saying but to answer your question, if she's working, contributing to the household bills and doing everything, then he would be getting more benefits. But you know what they say about if your aunt had a dick, she'd be your uncle.
This the thing, Hal. When a woman loves
But I'm just saying, I think that is a very far-fetched. That shit isn't coming without protest. People tie decision making and influence to the money being spent, to the bills being paid, who's footing what, and etc. Right?
Yeah.
We've heard it a million times.
And if your woman do that, you shouldn't be with her. If a woman loves, honor, and respects you, she don't see doing those things as a duty or a chore. She wants to do them things. My wife not only cooks when I be sitting here on this laptop doing something, she'll slide in and bring me the plate. So it's like when a woman loves, honor, and respects you, those things not a chore. If doing the things y'all listing is a chore to your woman, you might want to look at who you married.
Yeah.
And reevaluate the situation.
Hell yeah.
Because she's not that into you, bro.
I agree with that, but that's not my point of it. That's why I'm trying to see where somebody could get the simp statement from when they saying a married man is a simp.
But you gotta listen to the points that everybody's making. What tends to happen is like, we not doing all that stuff. Then I realize like it don't matter how great I run my household. If people think married men are simps, it's because other men don't run it that great. They actually let the woman run it. They let the woman come on the internet, talk shit about her domestic role and all the stuff she got to do. Just like Red Pill said, the best decision you got, the only decision you got, is the choice you make in the woman. There are women that actually enjoy serving their family, serving their husband. They were taught to do it. Then you think of like all the stuff you hear on YouTube on a day in, day out basis. These dudes actually accept all of this dysfunction and I work, so they accept it. So those are the simps that's making us look bad. One of the smartest things my wife ever said, when I talk to her about this stuff that we talk about, she's like, damn, marriage needs a better spokesperson. She said, these dudes, like, not y'all, I'm talking about, some of the dudes that come up here, they make marriage look like shit.
What's so great about it?
Oh, everything. Everything. And when you know how to run it right, like I said, if she's in lockstep with you, we were talking about finances, right? We got kids now, so we're not dual income, no kids. I look at it different. if your wife is working, listen, no man should marry a woman that's not willing to contribute to the household in any way he wants. What the hell they got degrees for if they don't go to work? I'll give a moment of silence for that. What the hell is your degree for?
They fought for that right. I'm just trying to respect they
we
right.
got to give a moment of silence. You a whole master's degree for what? That shit better be in laundry. Get your ass out there and work. The hell you talking about?
That was my point, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, so for example, my wife works. I work. She does all the cooking. She folds their clothes, wash their clothes, because we got 4 kids. She folds their clothes, wash their clothes, all that stuff. I get to respect it. Now, I think what we do a lot here is we say that we damn near say we don't get into arguments on the internet for some reason with our wives and stuff like that. I'm not never gonna tell that lie. We do have arguments. I don't know why we try to play that role, but I still have the last say so and everything.
Absolutely. And
Facts.
I think
and like I say, that's what it is.
The simps perpetuate a narrative of equality, just like the women do.
Yeah,
they give up their position willingly, right? So, and that's actually one of the biggest characteristics of a simp. They will do anything to please a woman because they need the validation of women to survive, right? And I think it's crazy to me when they do that because they believe a way to a woman's heart is actually being a simp, but being a masculine man is actually the way to a woman's. Like the woman will leave you to come fuck with a masculine dude. That's the craziest thing ever. They got it wrong, but they're dead set and convinced. And to be honest, some of them, it's not even their fault. They were raised by women, so they overtly seek the validation of women. They think it's the only thing that can make them whole. So it's kind of terrible.
Yeah, I think I want to cut the narrative though. Reciprocity doesn't decide if you're a simp or not. If I know women are the weaker vessel based on the Most High's instruction, I'm not expecting to get the same return. I'm expecting to get a good return.
Reasonable rate of return.
Right. So like if I invest 100 and I get 120 back, generally speaking, people who invest in doing stocks and things, that 20% is damn good.
Yeah.
On your money, and that's all I'm looking for. And even when I'm talking about the yin and the yang, or excuse me, equally yoked, the yoke just got to be complete. So even if I'm 3/4 of the yoke, if she the 25%, and that's what I need, it just got to be complete. I'm not looking for a woman to do 50%, right? That don't even make sense.
Yeah,
it don't even make sense. She need to do what I need her to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to see where her strengths are. Let's maximize those and we push forward.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That reciprocity shit is unrealistic, like Mike said earlier.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man. We can't see you though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
that's why we ain't been talking to you.
Oh,
black screen the whole time.
Oh, my shit.
Now that's him.
So Ham, no, you say stay out of the chat, but so solid to put the spotlight on me. Said if a man gets married, and
hold on, is it free?
Actually, no, it is a super chat. I think it is.
Let me read these real quick now. Cali with the $5 says men don't have. What does that mean? What's that? I don't know what that is, Cali. As evidenced by sit on her ass used to describe her role.
Most of the time we see Callie, she doing what?
Beans was popping on the $5. He says, "Hey, big dog, salute." Journey Silk with the $5 says, "We like a strong, steady man with simpish tendencies." Harrison, what up, my brother? Salute, my G with the $5. MC Heavy Tits, what's goody? Been a member for 10 months. She said hello to the panel in the chat. What's popping? So solid with the $10. A married man is only a simp if he doesn't have kids. Straight up. You want to respond to this?
No, not really. We don't give a fuck.
What is he? Let me drop the link. Tezzy with the $2 says propaganda talking points never get old. So solid with the $10. Hamp, let me get the link, please. Y'all tripping. Dre been a member for 7 months. Marriage is usually a woman's ultimate goal, and if you are giving them that, you better make sure they're giving you what you want in the long run. Dre, salute my G, gifted 1 membership. Salute whoever got blessed with that. Please maintain it. MC Heavy Tips for the $2. Go to the gym and just do cardio. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel promote. Where you been at, man? You ducked off?
No, I was right here. I didn't even know my joint was black. I was just listening. And
you been out the whole time.
I've been here the whole time. I
thought you had
now, you know what? Matter of fact, yo, my wife upstairs watching and she knew I was down here and she didn't text me or nothing. So forget that wife stuff, yo. Simps now. Yeah. Nah, but I do got a question though. It's really something I'm kind of getting tired of. Is why is one of the main points we always say, but it's the wife who leaves. Like why are we measuring it by that? Like at least we stay. Like that's all we can do is stay. Like we don't do nothing else to make the marriage work. But the simple fact that we don't leave makes us better than them.
Yeah, well, it kind of does, but
no,
I think what.
Because that's such a low standard to have of us. Well, hey, at least I didn't walk away. It's like, well, what did you do to fix the shit?
You know what? Y'all can't just let that fly over your head, man. Because Mr. White is really speaking to like what sets people apart. And I'm not speaking to all men that are divorced, because it only takes one person to want to leave a relationship for it to be broken. Right? She can just leave and you would have wanted to work on it. But there's something to be said for the level of emotional intelligence for men that know how to stay married. Get married, stay married. Right? We're not quitters. And just to the topic, are married men simps? Like I said before, married men can be simps, but they could also be stupid. They could be misguided. They could be smart. They could be strategic. They could be honorable, right? So it's like there's a spectrum of why people got married. Like this is a strategic thing. When I looked at how I want my life laid out, they said 80% of Fortune 500 CEOs are married. I know exactly why they married. And when you said, Trigger Mike, how are you? No lie. I said, hey, opportunities coming in. I'm blessed. I had just got a text message that I'm looking at right here. It said you were approved as PM consultant from our board. Congrats. I'm excited to bring you on board. Right? I promise you that was because I brought my wife to that Friendsgiving to meet the CEO. Right? Every other dude that was there just carrying on, I made sure I brought the lady. It's a certain type of formality and strategy with married men. That shit make us look mature. I've been saying this for a long ass time. Like, hey, babe, I know you don't want to drive all the way out to Pearland. That shit far as hell. But the dude said the CEO gonna be there. We got to go make an appearance. I'm trying to get this little consulting gig. You know what I mean? On the low, right? I can do stuff like that and make me look good and make me look responsible. So that's why I'm like, yes, married men can be simps, but we can be so much more. And it's a certain level of maturity that we have when you know how to do this thing right. We can make it work. And I'm not saying every married dude is like that, but I just want to give a shout out to the dudes that are like that. I believe I'm that type.
Because I have a thing with what Mr. White said, because it always appears when somebody is saying that, like, just because the man stayed, that made him good, better than the woman or not. And then he said that we try to work on it. The thing is, we needed to have more sex. That's something that's trying to work on the situation. We said how your attitude is. That's something that's trying to work on the situation in the marriage. That's something that's trying to correct it. Now, it might just be one-sided, but sometimes it is one-sided on who need to do what. If I'm in the situation where I'm the one that's doing something wrong, then it's me that need to correct my actions. But if that's what's going on, she ain't having a good attitude, or she's not having sex enough for the man. That's where the issue lies at. And then she leaves. She's the one that's the bad one. It's just what it is. She left.
Yeah. No, so what I'm saying is, I get your point, right? But what I'm saying is, like, why don't you want to have sex with you?
Okay.
That's her. She don't.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the answer. Niggas don't be knowing.
But that's what I'm saying now. Like I said, in that time when we talking about we not having sex, that's when she need to let me know why we not having sex.
No, or you need to figure it out. Like if
it's called communication. You can't read minds. You can't read her mind. If she have a problem with you, she should address the problem, and then we talk it out and hash it out. How you gonna figure something out that's going inside another person's mind? That's impossible. I'm not Professor X.
I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is you have to inquire, and there's things you learn by just observation too, right? But you have to talk it out. We're not the best at, as a whole, we're not the best at exploring. We're pretty much cut and dry. Yo, I need this. You don't want to give me more. Every time I come have sex, you don't want to and then that's it. A lot of times we shut down. A lot of times we don't communicate, and we're not empathetic. A lot of times we don't even know the things that women need. We just expect them to be able to have sex with us because we want to have sex, right? You don't even know that your lady needs you to prime her up throughout the whole day. She likes the little soft messages throughout the day. She likes when you sit down to her, give her the opportunity to talk. When you validate her feelings, even if you don't agree with her. All I'm saying is so much that goes into it. And 9 times out of 10, I rarely hear a man say, yo, I did some research. I did counseling. I've reached out to mentors. I did all of this stuff. And then my marriage still failed versus, well, hey, I mean, I stayed, she left.
The person
so I ain't saying we're not doing. You know I love you. You know I love you. Me and you always had good. You not helping the case that we're not simps.
I don't care about so this is the thing. If you notice, people take words and flip definitions all the time, right? I'm not dealing with the simp word. I'm dealing with what's needed. If you're over something, it's your job to understand how that thing works, what that thing needs, so that it can operate effectively or be able to do what it is supposed to do.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Men don't know. Y'all don't know why.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. If the woman want to have sex with you, it's not your job to you read her mind and figure it out. She's the one said that. She's the one. The person with the problem has to initiate the conversation to get their problem solved. If she don't like having sex with you for some reason, she's an adult and she has a mouth. She needs to come to you, baby. We need to talk. There's something I want to talk to you about, and she tells you the reason why she's having a problem with intimacy with you. And then y'all have the conversation. She the one, you want to smash her. She don't want to smash you. She's the one with the problem. Therefore, she's the one that needs to start the conversation.
So here's the thing. It sounds like y'all are dealing with women from a place where you want them to be versus where they are at, which is a sign of bad leadership, right? You want her to be able to just come and just say A, B, C, D. But if she's not doing that and you're still trying to deal with her based on that, what's what I got?
It's called being an adult, bro. I married a grown woman.
No, it doesn't matter. No. Let me. I just let you talk. Let me put it in a question format. So, a great leader's job is it not to understand where the people are at who he is leading, what makes them go, how to be able to give them what they need, and to set them up to be successful. Is that not a great leader's job?
Let me answer your question and ask something. That is a leader's job. But see, this is the problem with guys like you.
Hold on. Let me finish. I'm just asking. I'm just trying to map it out, right? So that's a leader's job. So then you're gonna say, well, hey, it's her fault because she's not doing this. and not look at it from the standpoint of if she's not doing it, she probably don't know how to do it.
Well, watch this. Okay, let me pause you.
Hold on, brother. Why not then give it to her in a way that she can receive it, or come to her, hey, something must be going on. Like, what's going on? Talk to me to make her feel safe, or whatever else she needs. No, I'm not saying I'm with you, Untold Truth. I'm not saying we don't talk. My initial point was that men get up here and they say, yo, at least I stayed. My question was, well, what else are y'all doing? And the only response I got back was, they're an adult. They should be able to do. I'm like, well, no, what else are you doing as the husband and as the man?
Well, let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. We need to stop that as a leader stuff, because people get on these YouTube streets and talk about leader. But as a person that was a leader, a man, and been married 21, finna be 22 years, I can say that there's something called followership that nobody never talks about. You got leadership and you got followership. The follower has just as much responsibility in the situation as the leader. Different but equal. So it's the man's job to lead. It's a job to lead. When a follower don't know how to do a task, it's their job as the follower to go to the leader and ask how to do the task. So,
but not
people don't talk about that. So if the woman don't know something or got some confusion, it's her job as the follower to come address you. But people in the black community especially don't Google followership. It's an actual term, but no one talks about it because leadership is provocative and gets the people going, and it's something that can be focused on men. But followership is a real thing. The follower has equal responsibility as a leader. You could be the best leader in the world, but if a motherfucker is set and not listening and complying, it don't matter. You could be General Patton,
bro.
You could be General. I let you get yours on, brother. You could be the best leader in the world. You could be the best. The follower got the responsibility to listen.
I ain't never picked a bunch of, like, when I'm coaching the kids, I select them to play for me. And then when I select them to play for me, I discern and understand what they can and can't do. And then I help maximize their strengths and their weaknesses. I do my best to help them hide them. I put them in this position to be successful. So if you select the woman following you, for you to think that she's going to be able to discern where her deficits are as it pertains to you, it's not logical. Because the deficits are because of because the deficits are based on what you want, right? And so if she already doesn't know, because we already come from predominantly broken families, you understand that there's a whole lot of coaching, teaching, and training that you got to do. That's why Mike said at the precipice of what he wants from her is obedience. And he used that word because it's slightly incendiary, but he meant it. And I hope that when he defined it, they listened. That's why obedience was so important.
Followership is the act of capacity.
Respond to what I said. Well, don't talk to me about followership.
What you said. What you said is extremely flawed due to the simple fact that a leader and follower relationship is symbiotic. It's symbiotic. They feed upon each other. Therefore, a leader can be the best leader in the world, but if the follower is a shitty follower, the mission is not gonna get accomplished properly. So if you could get if you tell your players to do something
over the premise, you select the follower.
She selected the leader.
In the army, they don't select you, but you are literally selecting that woman to follow you, and then you like, hey, figure it out.
And she selected the leader that she refused to follow.
You selected her, though. You selected her.
And she selected the leader and then don't want to follow him.
Let me see how many red pill talking points you about to go against to prove your point tonight. You already went against 4 so far.
I ain't been wrong yet.
Do men control access to relationships?
Do men control access to relationships?
Now, if you know you answer this, you're going to contradict yourself. Be careful.
Do men control access to relationships? You can't see
my hand. I'm pointing at you. Be careful.
Men control.
Watch this.
Because
you know if he answer it how he been answering for the last 5 years, he gonna fuck himself over.
Men control the request for relationships because the woman can say no.
I never heard requesting in 20 years.
Because I'm not those stupid dudes.
No, yes, you are. But here's the thing: you want to be right today, so you're trying to answer differently because you know the question I'm asking you. You in a world of trouble.
Go watch my channel and see that my statements are consistent.
I watch your channel.
Yes,
you know you my ace boom cool. You just an asshole.
No,
we do control the access to the relationships, but when they get into the relationship, that's when everything starts. When you in it. It's not in the beginning because everybody is giving their representative in the beginning. When you get into that relationship, that's when everybody is changing everything. That's when she's changing stuff.
She's a chameleon.
It's not at the beginning. It's when you get in it.
Okay, so are you saying that men lack discernment when it comes to women?
We can say that because everybody lacks discernment when it.
You said that. I'm asking you what you said. Wait. Hold your horses, sweetheart.
Okay. Every time.
No. Hear what I'm saying. You said we could say that. I said I'm asking you. What do you say? Don't put that jacket on, cheeky. He ain't say shit yet. What do you say? What do you say? Are you saying that men lack discernment when it comes to women?
Yes.
Okay, why? How?
Because you gave me that and I answered it because you asked me that. But the thing is, when you're vetting, everybody go with this vetting thing. A woman, of course, when you first meet a woman, she's what you wanted at that time when you talking to her. She's not she don't have an attitude. She looking good. She doing all this stuff. Now, once you say I'm in a relationship, she starts to get comfortable. And that's when stuff changes. Okay. It's the vetting shit. You saying you vetted, you did all your research and been talking to her for 2-3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then she do something different in the 4th month. There's no way you could have knew that she was gonna do that shit.
Okay. That's the chameleon argument. I asked you if we lack discernment. So the answer would actually be if she has a great representative, then you could argue that men don't, but they being bamboozled because people know how to put on the front. But you said yes, and then you argued the chameleon.
I said, no, I'm saying yes, they lack discernment. If that's what I was saying.
Okay, so they have an opportunity. So if they lack discernment, that means that they could have seen something differently to see who she actually is, but they probably put other things that are less important on a pedestal, and the things that actually matter lower them on a totem pole, right? And so that's why the discernment is lacking. That's different than the chameleon argument.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you in a relationship, people change, and we can say the chameleon argument, whatever it is. I never said that because I didn't even know they were calling it that. But what I'm saying is all this vetting shit. Yeah. Unless you notice, I don't know how you would be able to read this woman's mind once you get into the relationship.
Okay,
the stuff they change. Stuff changes. Dick make them change. Everything can make them change their attitudes towards you. Okay. So it really is no way you can say we lack discernment, and when you say that, it sounds like we're stupid or it sounds negative, but it's just that's how life is.
Well, let me tell you, it's stupid and it sounds negative because it is. Because we've been telling niggas if she pretty enough, you can get her out of McDonald's. That's stupid. Right.
I'm not talking about the, I'm not talking
let me go on my let me
go.
Right? No, here we go. Here we come. No, I'm about to name stuff. You said lack discernment, right? So I'm about to name the stuff. That's stupid. Agreed? Okay. Niggas are die on the hill about dating a baby mom, but they let that heifer disrespect him, right? Call him out his name. Nigga, you don't make enough money. He'll take all that on the chin, but God forbid she got a kid. Niggas negotiate. Niggas balls is in their stomach. So yes, discernment is lacking because she pretty enough. They turn red flags into yellow flags. That shit is delusional. Go ahead, I'm done.
That's not a man thing. That's just a human thing. But go on.
Oh my god, this nigga, yo, stop, yo, stop it, Five.
Think about all the
We talking about men right now.
The women that had kids by me.
But Red Pill, you doing what we tell the women not to do. Stop doing that. We talking about men right now.
I didn't say no gender. I said that's a human thing.
I know what you said. That includes men and women, huh?
Yeah, so stop acting like men don't have.
So let's
don't
talk
have the right.
about the men right now.
Let's talk about men. Men have the right to have the full spectrum of everything.
Okay.
If humans lack discernment, men got the right to lack discernment too, because it's a human thing. That's all I'm saying. But y'all want to make us superhuman and different, where we can't have the traditional human experience. When we have the traditional human experience,
ain't nobody saying that, bro. Nobody even. That shit is corny. Like,
okay.
I'm an old school. I don't believe in crying. It's Big Chook fall right now. He don't cry. We don't do all that gay shit.
Well, that's misogynistic.
Sorry, Rainbow Kid.
That's misogynistic, Ham, to say that. Little boys can cry.
Oh, I had to get Rainbow Kid back.
That's toxic, Ham. You say man can't cry. You toxic masculinity guy.
Hey, they can't do it, bro. Right, Big Chook? He nigga sleep.
Well, that's
Sneaky. What's poppin', man? Red Pill, let me and you need to be quiet for a second. What's up? What's up, G? What's up, So Solid?
We making it entertaining, man.
We having fun, man. It's hot too.
What's good, man? Go ahead, Cheek, man. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yo, feeling
good, man. Good. How you?
I'm good, dog. I can't complain. Staying warm.
Yeah. Where you at? It's cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Word? What's it like? 40?
I don't know where it's at right now, but we was out filming something. So
okay.
We just got back in the house and I was
trying to warm back up. Yeah. What you think, man? I'm UT and Red Pill, man. They up here trolling me, man.
Trolling about nothing.
I don't know. I think
a little bit.
As far as like married people being simps, I don't know. I think
men, not people, men being simps.
I say married people or married men, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so married men being simps, I don't know. I think I don't think Mr. White is helping a lot for y'all, but that's just.
Hey, Cheek, can you expound on how he hurting? Can you expound on the things he said that hurt niggas?
So, well, one of the things is saying men don't have empathy. I think that's a crazy statement. I think that any woman that picks a man, he's got to show some level of empathy or some level of understanding towards her. Like that's kind of what they look for. That's they go to. Most women, when they pick a man, they'll say yes, he looks good, but it's his character or it's his personality that attracted me to him. So if a man lacks empathy and he's married, I'm confused. It sounds like a contradiction off bat. So that didn't really make sense to me. That's one. I think the other one is the whole not putting leadership onto men so much as to where if a woman doesn't know how to communicate, it's still up to you. Like that will never make sense to me, just because I've grown up in a generation where women have learned to articulate wanting rights, wanting opportunities, wanting more emotionally intelligent men, right? So the expectation is if you want more emotionally intelligent men, you would display those things too. So that means you would be able to be introspective and retrospective of your actions and be able to go, you know what's the problem here, right? I shouldn't have to do those things if you're saying you're capable of doing that and you should be in positions to do so, right? If you want to be respected as somewhat equal, not even if you don't view women as equal, that's your own perspective. But if you want to be treated or viewed as equal and you want your opinions to matter within this relationship, then that means that I'm going to expect you to have some level of emotional maturity and articulation that come with that. If it doesn't, it's not up to me to get that out of you. If anything, you need to look into yourself, just like I've done, which is why you like me, right? That's how we got here. We got here because I've learned to do the things that I thought you did too. That's why I thought we got together, because we saw the same thing in each other. Oh man, he's introspective. Oh man, she's introspective. Oh man, he knows how to communicate. Oh man, she knows how to communicate. So if we're at a point now where something's lacking,
and I'm looking at you like, hey, what's going on? And you can't tell me. It shouldn't be my job to go, oh, yeah, it's failure on my part because I'm the bad coach. Oh, wait, hold on. Why is it that the player doesn't know that he sprained his ankle? Kawhi Leonard didn't play when he sprained his ankle with the Spurs, and he was mad at Popovich for trying to make him do it. But you know why? Because he was in tune with himself. Why is that up to me to do that? And I'm getting called a bad leader for that. I don't think that's fair.
Okay, so my response, the first thing with the empathy, I think I misspoke. And my premise for saying it, like my premise is kind of skewed, right? Because I work with so many people around communication. And so what I see is the timing of when the man using empathy, when the woman is emotional in that moment, right? So like if a woman is emotional, sometimes men will stay on a logical piece and we won't give room for the emotion to be kind of dealt with first. So it's only in those moments. So it's not that we don't know how to do it or we don't do it at all, but a lot of times in that moment we struggle sometimes, and that's what makes communication difficult. Then with the other piece in terms of communicate, like to Hamp's point, we vet so terribly, right? And a lot of times we'll get serious with a woman before we've even had an argument with them, before we even know how they if they even can really articulate themselves when they're upset about something that you've done that really hurt them or make them feel disrespected, right? We tend to, on both ends, we tend to lock in with people so soon. And then when you think about word association and everything like that, different things can mean different things to different people. I mean, the same word will have a different meaning to me than it will to you, right? So when I'm talking about the communication piece, I'm saying, okay, are you stepping back to work on your communication to learn how to communicate with that person, right? You have to learn how to specifically communicate to different people because everybody doesn't communicate the same. And sometimes men will get frustrated because they won't just get to our level versus saying, okay, there has to be some give and take on my end, or can I assess, can I do anything differently first? And then after I've tried to do things differently or all that I can, okay, now it's truly you. But to just say, no, it's your job to come up to where I'm at, that's crazy.
Oh,
I'm not
that last statement threw
I didn't take it as that. Okay. I just needed further explanation. I think what you're saying makes sense. And I can agree to an extent that the patience of men can be very limited, especially when it comes to women and their emotions, because shit is stupid sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. It's just dumb. It's just, you feel a way, but logically, in all the facts present, you should not feel this way. But yet you do, and I still have to validate that. That just doesn't make sense to me. But I understand. But again, I understand that comes with time and patience and just maturity as a man. So like I get what you're saying in that regard.
Right. But I think, and I'm gonna say this too, I'm big on perspective, right? So I think the fact that so many men view it as stupid is why we struggle with it versus just viewing it, that's just how she is, and accepting it.
So, and you know what? That's fine as well, but it'd be different if it was reciprocated, right? Understanding goes on two sides. And what I've noticed is men tend to be more understanding than what we're given credit for, right? And women are not as understanding, right? I think the fact that men take on the task of marriage, responsibility of protection, and duty of providing, that in and of itself requires an insurmountable understanding of what it means to be not only a man, but to care for the person you're looking after. A lot of times what I've noticed, especially just from watching women, experiencing women, and seeing it how it works in my father's life, grandfather, they just don't get it, and then it leads to a lack of appreciation. So it's hard to give understanding when someone seems to be not very understanding of the particular role that's been taken on because they don't have to fulfill it, right? So in order to build up patience for men, in order to encourage men to be more understanding, I think the best thing for women to do is to try to understand and be patient, and like what you guys were saying, be coachable. All right, you can only do so much, and unfortunately in today's time, right, women's coachability has dropped, not because they're less womanly or whatever the case, is because they have more things, and things has equated to not having to do. Like, I have money now, so why I got to do that? It's like, well, okay, if that's how we going with it, then why I got to do what I got to do? So again, there's lack of understanding on both parts, and I think men have been a lot more patient with women because we've adapted to what they've done. Right? They're more independent. Men have still found a way to go, okay, cool, I got you. They're more this, they're more that. They do this, they do that. And somehow, some way, men have found a way to go, okay, sure, fine, I'll make adjustments to it. But the question is, what adjustments have been made on the other end?
No, I agree. That's good stuff. But I like the conversation. That's why, like, my initial point was is it echoing? Is it echoing?
Yeah, somebody got echo.
Oh yeah, but that's why, like, my initial point wasn't even to say that we didn't do those things. It was just that a lot of times the main point that gets put out there is, well, men are staying and the woman is leaving, and I'm like, well, what else are y'all doing? Like, I need to hear more of it. So definitely enjoyed the back and forth and the perspective, man. I don't know what the hell Red Pill was talking about.
I got 21 years of success.
I have. It's echoing when I come on.
4 kids with 1 woman, no outside babies.
You said what now? So
Echoing when I come on. Y'all can't hear me.
Yeah, you got an echo.
We can hear you well. It's just when we respond, we got an echo. Go ahead, give your 2 cents.
I just wanted to come up and clarify some shit with Bravo Tech. I wasn't getting at you, folks. I was listening to the stream. I heard you thought I said I singled you out. I wasn't talking about you, family. I know it kind of probably seemed like that, but I was just, in my mind, I don't see how married men is simps. I've heard the sentiment before, but the only way I can see how a married man could be a simp is if he's married with no kids. And then there's other factors in there too. It don't mean that I was trying to talk about you. I just don't see how a married man with kids can be a simp. You feel me? If like I mean, y'all do know, y'all all aware of the fucking laws in this country and how it's like put against men and take the children away from you and all this other shit. And then that's only if the female acting like a bitch too. Like I don't get it. Can you explain to me how is a married man a simp?
Well, first off, don't piss on Bravo Tech back and tell him it's raining. First off,
that's almost what
I seriously, hey, oh God, boy, I was not. I just said, because y'all was sitting up here talking so much shit, you feel me? And I was like, I don't even understand what the fuck y'all niggas talking about, but the only way y'all niggas can be right is if the nigga is married without kids and the bitch is just running him through the ringer.
Hey, how many days before you got that spaghetti you asked for?
Oh, God damn, man. That a bitch. Yo, I had to wait like about 2, 3, 4 days. So that made me a simp because my wife. So that made me a simp because my wife didn't give me spaghetti exactly when I asked for it.
Did you still pay all the bills in the house that day? Did you still pay all the bills that day, that year, that month, or you didn't pay a phone bill?
Yeah, I paid all the bills. What the fuck you talking about?
Did you check her about it?
Hey, if I didn't pay all the bills because she didn't make me spaghetti, y'all saying that make me the opposite of a simp?
Did you check her about that spaghetti? Did you say something? Did you bring it up?
Red Pill, you know I did, bro. That's the whole
okay,
reason
well, you ain't no simp then.
That's the whole reason why I got on the show. And guess what? The spaghetti was made. So I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas talking about.
She was made.
Y'all niggas crazy, bro.
but so solid. She made it. By the time it was made, you ain't have a taste for it no more.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? Hey, I ate that spaghetti for 3 days in a row, nigga.
Hey, and she be whooping your ass in the house too, right? Ain't you said she be poking the back of the head and shit?
So I'm getting beat up. I'm getting starved and shit. God damn. Ain't that a bitch? Nah, man. I see how y'all niggas do. That nigga like to blow shit out of
We
proportion
with you
and
so
shit.
sorry. I'm put some bullshit. I'm with you. I ain't with it.
Right on UT, bro. 'Cause these niggas
Yo,
tripping, man.
I'm just saying, man.
They left out the part where I said we be playing around, and that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then let me go and say some shit like I be DDTing her and shit. Then I'm gonna be an abuser, huh?
So to the married man, what y'all getting y'all wife for Christmas?
Hey,
And what
so
she
hold on
getting you?
real quick. Hold on real quick, Repo. So yeah, there you go. Go ahead, Repo. Say it again.
So what y'all getting y'all wife for Christmas, and what she getting you? And how does those interactions normally look? How do Christmas looks and birthday looks for when in y'all relationship?
She can't buy me shit with my own money.
Oh shit!
Thank you, Ham. I was just about to say, I started being a sole provider about 3-4 years ago. Before that, we used to get each other gifts. When I started being a sole provider, I said, "Fuck no, I'm not about to give you no money so you can go get me some shit with it." You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no damn sense. So we don't even get each other nothing no more. Shit, every day is Christmas anyway. So fuck it.
Well, for the guys that's not 100% providing.
Well, yeah, we don't celebrate.
I'm probably the only one up there.
Answer the question. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Yeah. So, Mr. Williams, your lady works in it.
Yeah, she's an executive.
Bravo, take your wife work.
Yeah, she's in psychology. She works with people with mental disabilities.
Okay, so they can answer.
I do 100% of the bills. So she, like I said, we've only been married a year, and
so she has money, right? Is
on what she came in with. You know, like she's got a car. She's making payments on. She's adamant she's gonna pay that off herself. Came in with no student loan debt. But yeah, we both work. But I pay most of it.
Okay, so what was your question again, Red Pill? So I think Cheek can answer, Mr. Williams can answer, Bravo Tech can answer, UT can answer.
Just to see if if they they like to say married man or simps, and just to check something, check the temperature. Like, what do Christmas look like? When in a situation, Christmas or birthdays, what it be looking like? What that woman be doing for you? Like, what you got her this year and what you expecting to get, or what you think she got, or you can use last year as a reference. Because honestly, a woman to get a box to anybody, well, I really believe a woman really likes you when she swiped that card. That's just my opinion, though. They more stingy with their money than they is their vagina. So when a woman breaks bread with you, that's when you know she really cut for you.
Okay.
I know last Christmas she paid off one of my cards for me, but it was like $3,000, but it wasn't like no big money. But
that's a good.
And I bought her another ring, so I mean, it still wasn't that much though. I ain't been.
We on our third ring too.
Let me tell you, that card payment the card payment is huge because that's that you don't want to pay. Like that every time the 11s come out, that 220 go to them 11s. And it should have went on the principal. So that's a big, because that's something you just not going to do. You know, people kind of just be bullshitting with stuff like that a little bit. $1,000, you know.
That's mad love, bro. That's mad love.
That's big. That's big. That's big. That's a payment nobody want to make. You suck your teeth when you pay that out.
So when a woman
I had to look at her too. I was like, man, what is it?
Now let me ask you I'm a compound. Did you? This gonna sound crazy.
Oh God!
Did you give us some?
Did you put out? Did you put out?
She definitely got some that night. That's all she got all she wanted out of that one, man. And put a little overtime, what? He didn't tell you no lie.
And my point to that, if a woman doing stuff for you like that, how much of a simp are you really? If you got a woman that cut for you like that, how much of a simp is said man really?
Like I say, that's what I was saying from the beginning. Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask Red Pill, man, do you know what they qualifying factors for being a simp as a married man is? Because I still ain't heard them say what simping is.
I'm confused. I don't know. I don't think married man simps in the most for the both big picture. If your woman doing right by you, it's just called a loving relationship. You doing right by her, she's doing right by you. That's a loving, healthy, adult relationship. You ain't no simp. Why would I not? Like me and my wife, we're on our third ring. We upgrade every time. She didn't need a new one, but she's such a great woman. Why not?
Okay. And you're not a simp, right?
She swipes that card for me with her money.
Damn.
For real.
All right, I need some. All right, let's do this. Crimson, can you define for me what a simp is, please? Because don't nobody up here got no sense. He got a do-rag on. He probably got a do-rag on under that Jordan hat that's holographic. So
I be trying to respect your show. You told me not to wear the do-rag. Now, if you can't see it, you don't worry about it.
But you inside. I know you. You know. I can see that you inside the house, right?
I know you do. I knew you were gonna say something.
And he just came from filming a gangster video, so he think he.
Are we not aware what do-rags are for? I was just on your show in a shirt and tie. Now I'm a gang. What's going on?
You look very demure, man. Too.
What'd you say?
You look very demure.
That's how we get in trouble all the time in the streets. Cause he profiling. Can't let do
Yeah, exactly. I'm minding my business.
You got a hoodie on too.
Very, very mindful. Very demure.
It's cold.
He probably
yeah, bro. Happens on a shirt off. Like, it's cold outside. You niggas bitches. Like, it's cold. What you want me to do?
I just took your gold grill out.
I don't got no grill. Come on, man.
Straight out the wire.
Y'all gotta chill. Y'all doing way too much on God's good evening.
So you just got mad smoke for no reason.
I'm saying, just minding my business. Trying to contribute to the conversation. Man, look at this thug. Like, whoa, hello.
Yo, I'm trying to see. Did Crimson put it in there? I need what's the definition? Because So Solid conveniently doesn't now know what a simp is, although he clearly said a simp is a man who's married with no kids.
I know what a simp is, but what y'all niggas saying is a simp ain't a simp to me.
Okay, what's a simp?
A simp in my world from the Bay Area is a nigga that is just doing hella shit for a lady in hopes of trying to get some pussy, and she ain't giving it to him. That's what a simp is in my area.
Okay.
You feel me? So when you say a married man is a simp, all the married men I know, I mean, all the married men I know, we tired of hitting our wives, so we definitely ain't doing all that shit for some pussy.
All right, wait.
You feel me? So I mean, I don't understand that.
Wait, but you shooting yourself in the foot. So let me ask you a question. Damn, this is gonna be a crazy question. Did you get more cheeks before or after you was married?
Before.
And this is
I mean, what the fuck,
you can't make this shit up, bro.
The best way to
are you talking about from my wife?
Come on.
No.
Chill.
Yo, I'm saying because
Oh God, he been the dry snitch.
let me shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up right now.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Yeah, he ain't being clear on the questions, UT. He fucked me up. You see what he did to me? That's fucked up, pimp. I thought we was fam, bruh.
You know I love you. You know I love you.
God damn. Okay, so I get, bruh. If you're talking about from my wife, bruh, I gotta push her off of me. I said that before. Like, nigga, I can get chicks from my wife anytime. That's not an issue.
Just mute. But his answer is a common answer. There was some study. It said like 30% of marriages are sexless, let alone sex being rationed.
I feel sorry for them dudes.
Come on, man. Like, what we talking about here? And guess what? That nigga still pay the bills he's supposed to pay, or he still pay the bills while not getting no cheeks.
So let me ask you this though, him.
Then that's why they. My bad. Go ahead.
So is him paying the bills more for him or for her? Because that's how we define who we are. So regardless of her, I'm gonna still pay the bills and do what I'm supposed to do. That's kind of how I define myself.
If I ain't getting no cheeks, I ain't paying shit.
That's a question. I'm curious because I know, like, if me and my wife was to get into it, or regardless of what she does, I try to be like who I am regardless. And like,
So
me
this is
taking
why-
care of stuff, I'm gonna keep doing it. But go ahead.
This is like I covered this like maybe a year ago. They have this thing called living together separately. I start doing that because it still be me. Like, I'm still paying bills. It's just gonna be mine, right? Like, look, if we start doing that, then we'll see how far that gets in the idea of marriage. And because that's the thing, right? This idea of marriage is this unification, right? It's this holy sacred thing that, you know, two people have come together and it's supposed to last forever, right? But when something's lacking and you go, hey, isn't this just your duty to do this because that's just who you are? Yeah, but it comes with reciprocation. It comes with something too. Is I'm not doing this just for doing this. I'm doing this, yes, because we both have to have a roof over our head. But to be honest with you, if we're gonna be individualistic, then I'll just go get my other spot. I'll just get another spot and you pay the bills over here and then I'll pay the bills over here. Or we could just get married and just live in two separate homes. But if you start trying to communicate that to any woman or any man, for the most part, most people are not going to hear that and go, yeah, that's a bright idea. Y'all continue to live separate even though y'all married. But that sounds like that should be the case. It sounds like it should be the case because then that way you grant the purpose of you being a man, which is to provide and protect, which you'll still be doing technically. You just won't be doing it with a girl or a woman in your house. And that doesn't mean y'all not married. That just means y'all married but living separately.
And my thing is, like, we try to act like fucking ain't a big part. I think a lot of people try to act like the actual sex in a relationship is not a big part. That is the only reason. That is the only reason we stay in. From the beginning, I don't even know why we do. Because a lot of people are trying to say that ain't the most important. Yes, it is, because I wouldn't even be with you if that's not what we doing.
Well, not for me.
I don't know about that, UT, man. I ain't staying for the sex.
If you wasn't fucking your wife, you would be with her?
I'm not saying at all.
No, I ain't saying that.
I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying, I'm not even talking about y'all. I'm just saying in general. You know how people
quantify it. If you getting sex 3 times a month, you staying?
No, we got an issue. We got an issue with that shit. 3 times a month, that's a big issue.
Well, see, when I've been married 21 years. When it first started, sex was like, brow, because we was younger. But after 21 years, me being 46 now, I don't need to do it 6 days a week. Don't even want to. And then you throw in kids. You get 4 kids, you get a full household. You got the 10-year-old daughter running around the house, the 15-year-old son, the 19-year-old son still here. He in college. That's literally why he's still here. And the 23-year-old son, he come in and out because he don't move out, but he like to come here and wash his clothes. But you know, you can't really pound it up in certain like you used to in those environments. But it started off like sex, but once the relationship grew, it transcended sex. Do we still have sex? Yes. Do we still want sex? Yes. But it's so much closer to bond. It's so much real love to where it transcended just past carnal fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I actually like my wife and enjoy her company. I can sit and talk to her for an hour or two and be pretty pleased, just as if I, as sex damn near. I actually like the companionship. So if sex is super, super key in your relationship, you need to check the connection. Not saying no sex at all, but
that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about, Ricky. I wasn't just talking about it. I'm talking about if you this is what I mean by that. Like if you coming at her and she don't deny you 2 times, you don't have some type of issue with it. Now, if you coming at her, if you, just like you said, you don't need it as much now. So you so you might come at her once or twice a week, and that ain't no problem for her. But if you wanted 3 or 4 and you coming at her or she's denying you, that's what I'm saying, the denial, not the actual when you went at her. It's the denial. That's what I was talking about.
Hey, it's this too though, UT. Like, especially for us married dudes with hella kids, like that's part of it too, bro. Like me, I'm pretty sure most of y'all don't wear condoms when y'all fucking y'all wives. I don't either. So me and my wife, we be having raw sex, and nigga, we got 4 kids. So it's like, man, I be scared to fuck my wife. You feel me? Because I ain't getting no vasectomy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that shit. So it'd be like, nigga, I'm not trying to keep getting her pregnant, nigga. I feel like I start a prison sentence over every time she get pregnant, nigga. So it's like, I'm like, yo, it don't be about that. And it be about what Red Pill said too. It be other factors why niggas don't be just fucking their wives like porn stars for the rest of their life, nigga. That shit crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, Red Pill, you turned out not to be as much of an asshole as I thought when you. I was getting ready to bake your ass because I was gonna ask, but you broke it down. So I gotta give you respect for that.
Appreciate
it. And that makes sense. And that's what I was just saying. Like, you know how the people be saying it's a sexless marriage. That's what I mean by ain't no way in the hell I'm having a sexless marriage if I wanted to. There's no way. But if we saying like you getting it as much as you need it, right? You getting it if you need it once or twice a week, and you getting as much as you need it, then you getting what you want out of it.
So how often a month to you is sexless?
3 times. When he said 3 times, this is 3 times that I didn't. This is 3 times that we. It's kind of like 3 times is too low to me. That is too low. Out of a month, I'm going 9-ish. Out of the whole month, that's a good number for me.
How old are you, think?
36.
Makes sense. 9 about right.
Now in the 20s, it'll be a whole different conversation.
So
But
9 in 4 weeks is 2.5.
Yeah.
Twice a week.
Yeah, because we got kids. Like you say, the kids come into a factor. It's a lot of stuff. Timing, work, shit like that. So I can understand. I'm very understanding.
Yeah. I meant to hit the shit like that, but
I can live off once a week.
I'm understanding. Like, I know we got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit going on. We got sports. We got 4 kids. We got sports. I know, but I know this our slot time. If we don't make this slot, we might not get it. I need to get it. You know what I'm saying? We might not get it.
I got a question for all the married men here. Y'all got squeaky beds. How do you fix the squeaky bed?
Get a real bed.
It's killing the game, bro. Because my daughter
get you a real bed, nigga. If your bed still got brown railings, you doing something wrong.
It's a nice bed. It just rocks. You
should have had them put it together. You shouldn't have put it together yourself. That's the problem.
They did. I might have not. I just rocked it up. Here
you go. See, that's what you really wanted. That's all you really wanted to say.
No. It's a real problem.
His bed concrete, but for some reason he got it squeaking. Come on, yo, Red Pill, stop, bro.
It messes up the stroke.
You the man, my nigga. We get it.
No, how do y'all?
Every show, somebody got a flex, huh? I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, how y'all make cinder blocks turn into dust? I know how I do it. I punch it.
Cause
Like,
he put together beds and shit. Cause that's what he doing in the movie. Shit.
Listen, hell, like you need to feel that. He telling me I don't know what I'm doing with the bed. No, but I'm serious though. The bed match
be like this. They be like this. You see, I'm like, so if you do the bed, it'll save you time, right? And I say that specifically because by the time my guys finish offloading the truck, they not even a quarter of the way through with the bed. So we got to end up doing it anyway. So I just tell them, yeah, you do the bed, it'll save you an hour. They be struggling. They be IKEA, all types of shit. But we do that shit so much, niggas don't even use the directions.
You're right, Hamp, though. We got a really good bed, but I think it's time for a new one. We had about 5-6 years. And this ain't me trying to flex on no rocking. It's a really nice quality bed, $3,000 bed. But
he won't stop
flexing now.
That squeaking really. That squeaking starting to cause us. That squeaking starting to cause problems in the bedroom.
Change your mattress, not the bed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's starting to cause problems in the
bedroom.
bedroom.
On the floor.
The bed is 17.
We have done that. We did that before.
Yeah, there's no run on the floor. There's no give.
Yeah, I like to use the bed to bounce it and bounce. You know what I'm talking about. The floor kind of.
Jesus Christ!
Y'all know that bed help you.
Bro, get your man's.
You
be wilding.
He wilding.
He's unstoppable. Hey, Red Pill, you been drinking? You been drinking?
No.
He on drugs. He do drugs.
Take it.
No, he do drugs. He do drugs.
I do gummies and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Say no more. Say no more.
So now, Red Pill, let me guess. You done went through about 4 or 5 beds over the course of 20 years, huh?
No.
Oh, now you want to be modest, nigga. You ain't been modest all night. Now you know what?
Let me think.
No, man, no. Bed's expensive.
Bed's expensive as shit. Real shit.
No, bed's expensive as shit.
Oh yeah. God damn, man. So okay. So pretty much everybody is simp except for Red Pill.
And so solid.
Yo.
I don't think none of these dudes simps, man.
Nah, hey, Red Pill. That spaghetti took a week.
Damn.
And she made.
Hey, Red Pill, don't let Hap lie to you, man. You see how he just got it. You see how he just got at you, man. You know what I mean? Don't let this man lie to you, man.
I would have had some problems with that spaghetti. I would have had some problems 4 days for that spaghetti.
I did have some problems with that spaghetti, but the shit got made. And if the argument is if a married man has no problems with his wife and she do everything he say when he say it, that means he not a simp. Then ain't none of y'all niggas ain't no simp.
But then you say you 100% provider though, right?
Yes, sir.
If I 100% provide, that spaghetti, oh Lord, there ain't no excuses.
Hey, nah, but look, check this out, Red Pill. I told him that
I could wake you up at 3 o'clock and say maybe a ham sandwich.
Nah, because now y'all niggas trying to play me. hey, Red Pill. They told me that I was being insensitive because my wife had anxiety and shoulder pain and all this other shit.
I didn't know that.
You feel me? So I gave her a break. And I wasn't tripping on it hella hard. But now I'm a simp.
I get you. No, that's
how you gonna be a simp and a fucking drill master at the same goddamn time? Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, it is.
You gotta
respect, man. Help ain't shit. I'm telling you that.
Hold on. Now I got it. Now, did you say she be faking about them injuries?
I said sometimes.
See, yo, don't try to play, boy.
You just don't like the word sometimes. You just don't like the word so that shit get disqualified, huh?
Yo, he said she ain't even hurt for real. Come on, man.
Ain't that a bitch? Come on, man.
She couldn't make the spaghetti because she sprained her ankle.
Hey, man, she be playing around sometimes. She like to choose and pick sometimes when she want to do some work. You feel me? So I just be trying to accuse her. Like I'd be like, hey, you could jump off the bed and try to hit me upside the head and do all this shit. But then when I ask you to make some spaghetti, you're gonna ask me if you can do it tomorrow. It was some lighthearted shit. You feel me? But it's like now I'm a simp. But I was a drill master and hella unappreciative and red pill this and that the other day. Got a bitch.
Hey man, hey y'all, I gotta get up in the morning and go to work. It was nice talking to y'all tonight, man. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe out there, man.
Simping ain't dead.
Mr. Williams is over there getting on my head. Everybody was getting on my head, but now I'm a simp. Got a bitch.
Well, he got it in his name. Well, this man been found guilty, so we already know what his message is. First degree simping. Found guilty of first degree.
Hey, does intent matter?
No woman out on the panel, so I'm a simp.
But does intent matter in the crime?
Man, I don't give a shit how they feel about that. I'm just punishment anyway.
Right.
Like, yeah, that's all.
Yeah, you know, I think us men, we got to be equal opportunity cussing people out. Anybody that says something you don't like or disrespect you, they should get the same cussing, and you shouldn't hold it back because of what's between their legs.
No, I don't. No woman come to me crazy, so I ain't got to come to them crazy.
That's true, and that's a fact. Why do it if they don't come at you crazy? Now that makes logical sense. If they ain't come at you crazy, you shouldn't have to cuss them out. But at the same time, I don't show grace. Grace is for God. God show grace. I don't show grace. I don't give nobody no grace, and I don't expect none from nobody. If they give me some, thank you, but I don't expect shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, my grandfather was my pastor, so I was just raised from the South. Hey, men go at men. You don't have to go at a woman because if they know your tone, they know how you are. They'll just follow how you act. So that's why I don't get disrespected by the women on the panels. So motherfuckers was in their feelings. They got upset.
Sometimes they come intent to disrespect. If they heard something you said 3 weeks ago and they just don't like you, like it's people in the chat that don't like me right now, they would come up on here to disrespect, and I would cuss their ass and move the fuck out. So that often, you don't have to, disrespect people or be a certain way. Some people just don't like you, and that's okay because that's their right.
Yeah,
but at the
you
same
can't
time,
like everybody. You can't like everybody in this world. Hell, you don't like your family. That's what I don't understand sometimes. Sometimes you don't like your mama. Sometimes you don't
I'll cuss her out too.
Kids. I tell people this all the time. I love the shit out of my kids, but I don't like all of my motherfuckers.
I cuss them out too.
I'll die for all my kids, but I don't like half of them motherfuckers. They attitude, some of them, something wrong with some of them.
Hey,
respect me.
They
know better than that. But it's just I don't like some of their ways.
I don't like my kids like 80% of the time. Real shit.
So, but I love the shit out of all my babies.
I don't like my youngest son.
I got a favorite grandchild. Hey, tough luck. I love them all. I treat them all well, but I do have a favorite grandchild as well. Here's what it is. She's my little chocolate drop.
My youngest son, a little douchebag. So yeah. You're a real asshole.
My oldest son is an asshole.
My oldest son is simp. My oldest son is a certified simp.
Hey, he's an asshole. My oldest son, he's intelligent and all that, but he's an asshole.
My oldest son is a runny romance. Now that boy's a simp in it. And I tell him all the time, boy, I need to take you down there and get a DNA test. Because man, ain't no way you mine. But I know you mine because I took a DNA test with him when he was first born. Because I was only dating my wife. I don't believe in claiming babies. 99.9%.
Bravo Tech, you believe me, man? Because I didn't get no response from man. You really thought I was getting at you?
No, man. We're good.
All right. Because I really wasn't, bro. Because I really wasn't, though.
Nah, I just heard.
Oh, come on, man. They just.
If you describe them, you get it.
I have no problem. I have no problem telling you if I was talking shit to you, sir. No problem at all. But I really wasn't though. I really wasn't though.
Rock, that was
no
kind
problem
of
at all. Like I
lame,
said,
though,
once you
bro.
explained it, I
Like,
understood exactly what you
that
meant.
kind of lame, bro. I can't hold you, man. That was kind of lame. To say that
What was
a man
kinda
that
lame?
don't have no kids that's kind of weird, man.
No. I said the only way a man can be a simp. Y'all gotta pay attention to the fucking
I heard
words.
the word and that's still dumb as hell. That don't sound
It's
right.
not dumb as hell. You just not intelligent enough to understand it.
What the fuck, man? I write literature. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that's a damn shame then. Because what I'm saying is, because what I'm saying,
that you said.
listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. The only way he can be a simp if he's married is if he don't have children. I didn't say married men without children. If you listen, Mr. Williams, I'm saying I didn't say all married men without children are simps. I didn't say that. I said the only way he can be is if he don't have kids. And then I didn't put the other part to it.
Can you elaborate on that
And I
statement?
kind of took that as a shot at me, was because me and mine don't have kids.
Hey, so Solid, can you elaborate on that sentiment? Like that statement? Can you elaborate on why?
Yeah, because my understanding of a simp is a dude who's doing something for the affections of a woman or try to get some pussy, right? And he ain't getting it, and he just going all the way out of his way. So if you're a married man and you ain't got no kids, and you marrying her, you paying her car note, you paying all this, she doing all this just so you can fuck every night, and she treating you, just so you can fuck every night, and just because, and then she ain't doing nothing for you, she treating you like a third grade slave. Like, man, that's simping.
That's not where I am. No, that's not our.
And I wasn't even talking about you. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. In my mind, the only way a married man could be a simp is if he's doing those things. That's what I meant when I said that super chat. I don't even know you, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even, you know what I mean? I can't call you a simp. Like, just because you married without kids?
You know why I think a married man can't be a simp, or it doesn't matter? Because he doesn't disturb the game. He off the market and his wife off the market. It's the single guys that are out there being simps that's messing up the game for the other single guys. If a married man happens to be a simp, it causes no chaos in the ecosystem. But if a single guy out there being a simp, it causes major chaos in the dating market.
Let me ask you a question though.
I can agree with that, right? That makes. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Well, real quick, what is his wife communicating though? What let me ask you, a woman that's associated with a simp in all definitions of the word, what's her conduct generally?
Probably bad.
And you see why it could affect
to a degree, yes, but not as you're right. That's a good point. But the single,
I understood your point.
The men that's out there single and simping is causing the non-simping man mad chaos. Because when she asked him to pay the $150 light bill, he said yes. She asked you because he worked with him. She gonna ask you when you say no. You looking like you cheaping the bad guy because this dude did it. But I'm like, go ask him then, because that's how you supposed to handle that. But
so red pill should have simp. So say if I'm the president of the simps, right, and I'm taking up for the simp nation, right? Why do a simp need to give a fuck about the next nigga in his game with other chicks? Like why does that? But so why should he care about disrupting the ecosystem and other niggas getting their dick wet?
They don't care, and they don't have to care. It don't change that that's the case. But you're right.
So how does it make him a simp then? Because the other niggas is mad about what he doing?
Because he's still doing the action. You don't have to care about an action for the action to still be an action. Like if I murder somebody, I don't have to care that I'm a murderer, but I'm still a murderer. So if you simping, but you don't care about simping, that still don't make you not be a simp no more. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you don't have to
understood.
care about. Yeah.
Understood. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just saying it also, if I'm playing devil's advocate, it just seemed like, simps and the word simps, tricks, and all that shit was made up by niggas that just doing the opposite and just wanted to, make a negative out of it because they don't agree with it. but
Tricks made
I'm pretty
tricks
sure.
made up by niggas with no money. No money, love calling cats tricks, man. Broke cats love calling dudes tricks. They be like, I ain't
Exactly.
buying the chick a honey bun.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
So
bro,
it's like my whole thing is if you worried about what the next nigga think of you, man, you kind of a simp.
and to all the men
You know
that
what I'm
say
saying?
to all the men that say they don't spend no money to get pussy, I want to see the women you fucking. That's why I
Straight up.
always tell guys when they say I don't spend nothing to get sex, I want to see the women you fucking.
Right.
I bet they horrible. You ain't spending nothing, not a nickel, not a penny, and you getting sex regularly. Oh, I got to see these women. Lord have mercy. Show them to me.
Understood. I feel you.
You smashing 1s, 2s, and 3s, buddy, if you ain't spending nothing.
What you think, Callie? What's popping?
Hello.
What's the deal?
Why you didn't make So Solid tell everybody that his wife ain't got no arms?
Right, Kelly. Thank you. These cancel online niggas is cold, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I forgot she ain't had no arms.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no arms, but I'm simping.
Is that the truth?
Nah, nigga. Hell nah. I don't believe that. What the fuck am I marrying a bitch with no arms for?
Because she still got a pussy.
That's crazy as fuck.
Just with no arms, still got coochies.
Now that's a simp. That's a simp right there, nigga. You married a bitch with no arms, nigga.
I saw a chick on IG that didn't have no arms and her body was banging. You might make you question yourself. She ain't had no arms, but everything else was like.
That's out of pocket.
Think of the finest chick you saw in your life. Minus arms. That was her.
She fine. That's how that worked. When you missing a limb, you ain't fine no more.
Oh man, that's amputee discrimination. I'm just making.
Oh, man, I got
That's all I wanted, Hemp. This was a drive by for real.
I forgot
That's
about
all
that.
I wanted.
I forgot I said she ain't had no arms.
I'm going back downstairs. Take care, fellas.
You said she ain't got no arms though.
Y'all ain't see that fine girl went viral with one arm? She was pretty bad too.
I got a weak stomach. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
Ham said he ain't got no time for the nub.
Damn, man. Okay, so Mr. Williams, are married men simps? Did I ask you that?
No, I don't believe they simps, man. I don't believe. I mean, you doing what you're supposed to do for your wife, which is the main duty. That's your main responsibility. Once you get married, is your wife, and then your kids. So, I mean, the term that I heard is from these loser ass dudes that don't have shit. They're always whining and complaining about women, not coming up with solutions, and they upset because somebody actually has a companion, and that's what it is. They looking for love and they just upset. So then everybody else is a simp. That's how I view it. That's how I see it. Usually a simp is a trick, a sugar daddy.
So it's almost like it's weaponized in a level of projection because of what they can obtain. So they demonize the thing that they can't be.
Yeah.
And now everything's a simp that they don't fit.
Yeah.
Real shit, Hemp. You know, out here in the Bay, it's a lot of pimping, man, and a lot of hoes run off with the tricks. You feel me? And you get a lot of complaints from the pimps. And I think they be just like you said, they be projecting and trying to make the hoe stay away from them. They be making the bitches look down at the ground, can't even look a nigga in the eyes, all type of shit. You feel me? So it'd be like you really kind of like protecting yourself because you scared that the trick might take it from your ass. You feel me? Like it's real shit though. It's a fucked up psychological thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't know, man. Listen, man. I don't know.
If that married man getting treated like shit, and he's still doing everything real well, he might be a simp. He is a simp. If you get treated like shit, but you still just going above and beyond for this woman, you a simp. You know, straight up. That's all the married man that simps. But oh man, good behavior deserves good treatment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Bad behavior deserves a punch in the eye. What's the plan?
I just want to make sure that, like, fellas, don't let motherfuckers steer you into a way of thinking that you supposed to get from a woman literally everything you're giving to her. That shit don't make sense. It never been that way since time immemorial. Right? We already understood that niggas jumping away of bullets. We fight. We make sure the women's safe. We literally made the world safe for them to walk around. It was a male scientist that invented the tampon. Men been doing this shit. You know? So to think it's gonna be even is unrealistic. You know. Oh, Caesar's Palace want the link. Oh shit.
Hey, thanks for having me, Hemp. I'm about to get up out of here.
Alright, be safe.
Appreciate y'all. I just had to defend myself. Bravo Tech, man. You're a great man, sir. You know what I mean? All right, man. Y'all be cool.
Easy. Caesar, what's popping?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's goody?
That boy in the back cave.
Yeah, I'm underneath the weather, but we gotta start being honest here.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's ask a question.
Okay.
When you're in the barbershop,
Uh-huh.
when you're in the neighborhood, when you're talking to men, anywhere, do majority of men are they happy in their marriage when they talk about it, or are they sad? Are they mad? Are they upset? What happens majority of the time when you talk to married men?
Happy.
I think they be talking a little shit, but they generally happy. But they be talking that shit.
Yeah, they'll vent, but
yeah, it's talking that shit.
Overall, they're happy.
You think the majority of men are happy in their marriages?
I think men are generally content.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not saying niggas is jovial and shit, but niggas understand the assignment.
Yeah, facts. Well said.
Is understanding the assignment meaning I can't get my spaghetti until 3 4 days later? Is that understanding the assignment?
Yeah. So
is understanding the assignment? Oh, I asked you.
Okay.
I asked you to. I don't want you looking like Bearilla, and for months and months you don't change your appearance. Are we talking about those types of things?
Yeah. So like for instance, the spaghetti was coupled with her taking care of 2 disabled adults and 4 kids.
I see that part. I don't understand because, like when guys say the cooking and cleaning, like that's that you get a gold star for that. When before you were married, did you not cook for yourself? Did you not clean for yourself?
Yeah.
Did you not do majority of the things on your own? So I don't understand why we put so much emphasis on the cooking and the cleaning when this is just normal shit. I mean, if you want a woman and she wants the title of your last name, that should be standard. Don't you think?
Sure.
I just don't see all of the men out here that are getting what they want from their women 90% of the time. Nothing is 100. No one's asking for 100%. But I don't believe that men are even getting 70, even 60. I think women are doing what they want, and men are just acquiescing. Married men, we're talking about married men. They're just letting it happen. You can look at Swiss Beats and what's her girl name?
Yeah,
His wife,
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. Yeah, Alicia Keys. It's I think that's the majority of men. They in those types of situations where you see her more happy with other dudes than her own husband. I just don't believe all of these men are just so happy. I mean, I don't. What was the men sit out in the car? They're like, I'm not really trying to go home to my wife. We always talk about women being unappreciative. If we say all of these things about women in marriage or not, I don't see how all of a sudden now everybody is just peaches and cream.
Yeah, I said generally they're content. But so what's your overarching argument then?
That you would have to say that married men are simps. You have to,
Because they're unhappy.
I don't think I'll say this. I think that
Because
Red
they're
Pill gets what he
unhappy though.
wants.
Why do you have to say?
I don't think that's
one reason?
100%. I think the majority. If you got guys like Red Pill, August the Great, I think they get what they want in their marriages. I don't think that's most marriages though. I don't think most men are asking for those things. I don't think most men are demanding those things.
When niggas come to the gym and they be talking all that shit, and then we get to sparring. After sparring, they stop talking all that shit. So I hear it, and I'm not doubting Red Pill at all, to be honest, right? But generally speaking, I hear a lot of that until you got to get in there and spar, and we realize you don't got none of that.
Yeah, but to me, Red Pill is kind of like you can't really say nothing to him. He's 21 years, 4 kids. He showed his wife. Like you can't get more perfect.
Well, if you notice, I acknowledged Red Pill just now before I started talking.
Yeah,
so I want to remove him from the equation.
Okay,
but you're saying that most men are getting ran over.
Yes,
which makes
and they
them
say it.
Okay.
I mean, you have women. They do what they want. They go on trips. They're not even scared about the man, saying don't do this, don't do that. I don't see it. I don't see it in the earth where all these men are just so happy and glee and I just can't wait to get home to my wife because she listens to me or she cooks dinner or she has sex with me. You can go down the list.
Okay. So you're saying that they simps?
For the majority, yes. For the majority. Nothing is 100%, but overwhelmingly. I would say it's probably more like 90%.
So you saying 90% of men hate their home life with their woman, pretty much?
I would say 90% of men don't demand or they allow their women to do whatever they want to do.
Oh wow, that's a large number.
Yeah. Men are not demanding, just like what it said with So Solid. He waited 3 days. Why does he have to wait 3 days? I think that's the majority of men. I think more men will wait 2 weeks, will wait a month, and they will be happy with that. He should not have been happy with that.
So hold on, but so then you contradict yourself. So you said that he would wait a while and be happy with it, but then you said we're not happy.
I did not. No, that's not what I said.
Okay, maybe I misheard you then. What did you say?
He should not have waited. When you said Red Pill, hey, did you check her? He should have did that at that time, and she should have. You know what? You're right. I didn't do it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna have it for you when you get home tonight, not 3 or 4 days later.
Right, but the fact that he was okay with that though. right? Like
Yes,
shows
yes.
that he's
Most
not
men,
miserable.
yes.
Right. So that
Yes.
means he's not miserable then. Like if he's okay with the way things are happening, then it's not bad for him. If he's
Right,
okay
because
with
why
it.
are y'all setting a standard for somebody else's marriage? That's between husband and wife.
Well, if you're a simp and you're okay with being a simp, that I mean,
But
hey,
so
that's why you're a simp, because you're okay with it.
no, because because if we're saying what's your definition of a simp? Are we going off of the one that we were saying before, or are you saying we're a simp because we just get the short end of the stick in the marriage?
You're asking your woman to do something, and you're allowing her to do whatever she wants to do at whatever time on her own time, and you're okay with it. You're just letting it happen, and you're happy if she even does it whenever she does feel like it. You're grateful for it. Just like how So Solid says he was happy. Hey, she made it. I ate it for 3 days. He cool. But I'm saying most men are moving like that. They're not getting what they want, no matter if they're 50-50 relationship, no matter if you pay all the bills. They are letting the women do whatever they want, whenever they want to. That's the majority of men. I want more men to say, hey, this is what I'm wanting. Like you were talking about communication. He communicated with her. She just decided she didn't want to do it. That's why I had an issue with what you were talking about earlier with communication and trying to find out what's wrong with her and this and that. Like that's ass backwards. I thought that she was supposed to be your helpmeet. You trying to be her helpmeet. Why is she not catering to trying to figure out what you're wanting, what you're doing? You're trying to cater to her.
Right.
Who's in charge?
I am, but the people who you are in charge of, you meet them where they are at, right? Like you have to understand how they work in order to help them reach their full capacity. So
if she's trying to go in for a job interview, are you saying that the applicant is the one that's supposed to tell the manager, hey, you gonna give me this job? Or does she need to earn it?
Well, what would she be? No, I don't see how that compares.
Your woman needs to earn everything every single day. You have to protect her every day. You have to keep the lights on every day. You have to do your part every day. But all of a sudden, when it goes on the woman, now she don't need to do her part every day. How does that make any sense?
I never said she doesn't need her part to do her part. What I'm saying is I have to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do first, and I'm assessing me first. And then I'm meeting her where she is at until I can get her to where she needs to be. That doesn't always happen right away. That takes time sometimes, right? But she already has earned the spot, which is why I married her. Once I married her, I said, okay, hey, I'm making the decision to do this for the rest of my life. That's what I stand on. That's what I believe. So that's how I move. So when she doesn't, like, it took a while for me and my wife to get to a place where we completely aligned, to where she trusts me enough to where even when she didn't agree with the decisions I made, she would go with it. Right. But that was because I had to know when not to force it. Just let her make her own decisions, still show her respect and love, and continue to let her know, yo, I still got you no matter what. Doing that eventually broke it. And she did well from the beginning, right? But that's what literally broke everything, to where it's like, yo, we're doing A, B, C, D. But I didn't come in there, yo, I'm your husband, do this because I said do it. So that's the piece that I'm talking about when it's like, yo, meet them where they are at. What are the areas that they really, really struggle in? I have to deal with that differently than if it's something that's not that big of a deal.
Okay, I see. So you mold to her. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
So she don't need to mold to you. She don't need to cater to you. She don't need to find out how to communicate with you. You got to do it to her. So she's the lead.
I molded her into the wife I wanted.
That didn't sound like molding. You just said that she make her own rules.
No, what I said was this, right? I seen a woman. She has all of these great qualities, right? Great potential. I need her to get here. How do I get her here? It wasn't, hey, do what I say. Had I came, do everything I say, A, B, C, D, she never would have got here. But because I strategically moved a certain way, I molded her to be what I knew she could be. And I presented her to myself. Now I have exactly what I wanted.
Why can't you say do A, B, C, D, E? And if she cannot do that, then you move on to another girl that will do that. So you cater to her again.
But I got what I wanted. Aren't we results driven here? I literally got the woman I wanted. So you're saying, hold on. Listen to what you're saying. So I literally have everything that I want and need in a woman, and you're saying, hey, you shouldn't have did what you did to get everything you ever wanted. You should have tried to get it somewhere else. And it didn't. I don't judge. Hold on. It only took 2 years. So now I'm laid back, chilling, and don't got to do nothing else. And I'm supposed to take a chance on something else that I need to just tell exactly what to do. And she just to be able to follow it like off jump. That makes no sense.
Hey, she's a leader. That's cool. I don't judge. You cater to her. That's cool. If that's what you want to do, just understand that you're not the one that's the leader. She is. You bow down to her. You bent the knee to her.
Wow.
Like right. What the helpmate? You understand the helpmate? She's supposed to communicate, cater to you, not you to her. This is why when you go to every other culture, those women bow down to those men. It's not because, like for example, the passport bros. It's not because those other women are just all of a sudden more submissive. It's because the man demand it. That's why they're more submissive. Okay. They demand it. And for some reason, black men don't demand shit. That's why I respect Red Bull, because he demands something and he's getting it.
Let me help y'all. With this. The problem is, and I got you, Black America. When we lean on other cultures and we mention what the people do in those cultures and why, is because they submit to their religion. They submit to their God. And so that's the catalyst for everything. It's way beyond the men. So when us as men are asking for things, what do we submit to? What God do we follow and serve? And so we're asking people to be principled, when if you try to ask us, are we principled? They can't find ours. We don't stand on our square. And so now we're asking for something that we also don't do ourselves. So that's the difference when you start to frame other cultures in a particular light. Their religion is their guiding light before the men and the women.
But we're asking for the basics. The same things women want certain things. All of a sudden now it changes that the black man can't get it. He's not asking for the world. Why can't he get?
I was just talking about the reference in other cultures, right? Also, if you ever talk to any Muslims, do you know that alimony actually comes from Islam?
I understand. All I'm trying to say is that women ask for things that they want, and that's fine. Why can't the man do it for black men do it? That's all I'm saying. Black men are not demanding what they want. They're just, as what Mr. White is acquiescing to the woman.
I know.
Like if he says he has A, B, C, D, E, this is what I'm looking for. Why should he change that to meet her instead of finding a woman that's going to do A, B, C, D, E? Because at the end of the day, he cannot control his wife. If his wife decided tomorrow to leave, he can't do nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can.
Exactly. So why are you're saying, oh, I got this perfect woman and it took 2 years and now I'm sitting high?
Mm-hmm.
None of that matters, because she could still leave
whenever she wants, and it happens majority of the time. So all I'm saying is get what you want. That's it. I'm not going to sit here and tell other black men to not.
I literally
hey,
have what I want.
No,
Like,
you bent the knee to her.
I wanted her, which is why I asked her to marry me.
You're
literally arguing with me about what I wanted, and like you're upset about it.
I'm not upset.
Okay,
I'm just saying that you didn't get what you wanted, because you originally wanted something, and then you bent the knee, and then you catered to her, and then now you're trying to say, hey, this is what I wanted. That's not what you wanted originally.
What did I want originally?
Whatever you decided that you wanted.
Hold on. Well, let me ask you this. What did I want originally that I do not have now?
Again, you bent the knee to cater to her. Oh, if you're happy, cool.
What did I want originally that I do not have now?
I mean, I don't know what you're originally.
Exactly.
But we know. But what did you say?
But your whole argument is I don't have what I wanted.
No, not that's my whole argument is you wanted A, B, C, and D, right? But you bent the knee to what she wanted, and then now you're saying, "Hey, I'm cool, I'm happy," but that's not what you originally wanted. You said this. You wanted certain things, and you had to change her. You had to mold her. You had to communicate with her to her level.
Because no two people are perfect. Like, you don't just come together and everything just happens and it's magical. Everything takes work.
Okay.
Everything involving two people takes work. It takes time. It takes energy. It takes communication. Everything. Nothing is just magically, and it's the best thing ever when two people come together.
Okay, I give you another example. Let's take Ham.
Yeah,
what if Ham?
Yeah, you got
what? Oh no. Let's keep talking. What if Ham said, you know what? I want my wife to have to not eat bacon. Right? Mm-hmm. That's one of the things he said. And what if he bent the knee to, you know what? All right, she said she wants to eat bacon. These are one of my top 4 things that I want, but because I'm acquiescing to her, I'm gonna take it off the list. What would you say in that situation? Would you say that, oh, if he should be happy?
No, but I'm not saying I did that. I'm not telling people to do that though.
Well,
right?
Hey, like I said,
hold on. I never said I had to give up a core. My wives and I core values are almost like Trigger Mike said it perfectly. Like 90% of our stuff we're completely aligned on. So I didn't have to compromise nothing. What I'm saying was, rather than me say, hey, A, B, C, D, sometimes it will be, well, hey, what if you looked at it from this perspective? Oh, and talk to her like a person? Simple things like that matter.
Are you one of the guys? Matters. Are you one of the guys that say that your wife completes you? Or I'm just asking.
My wife helps me so that I can complete my purpose. But I'm a whole.
So if you didn't have your wife, you wouldn't complete your purpose?
Yeah, there's a part of my purpose that I would not be able to accomplish without her. But I am a whole person.
Wow.
I am a whole person. But what I can create with her, I can't create by myself. Well, I probably could, but the likelihood decreases. Right? So possibility and probability. So is it possible? Yes. Probable, no.
This is how we pedestalize women. This is you're giving women more power, more control, more everything than what it really needs to be. Like I don't think that's a good course of action to say that, hey, you would not be able to complete your purpose if you didn't have a girl with you.
Right. So women were literally, you just said she was created to help me. But now you're saying I should be able to do it without her.
A helpmeet, not your purpose. You talking about I can't complete my purpose without her.
So what is she supposed to help me do?
Whatever you ask, that's what she's supposed to do. Whatever you ask, whatever you want, whatever you feel. This is your kingdom. She decides she's taking your name.
You got it.
You should be able to complete your purpose with or without her.
Yeah, you got it. It's only to a certain degree.
Wow, why do you give?
Bro,
oh my God!
These are pallets. You got it, bro. You got it.
No, dog. So are you going to go into a corner if she leaves? Are you just?
I didn't.
Why? She's your purpose, though.
I didn't say I wouldn't be successful. I didn't say I still wouldn't do great work. What I'm saying is, with what I'm trying to build, I would not reach maximum capacity 100%. I might get 98. That's still an A+, but I won't get 100 without her because of what she adds.
You should be able to build a car, put an engine in together, and her helpmate is she'll wipe off the brow. You know, you sweating and she'll just wipe it. She ain't helping you build the car. She just wiping your cheeks, you know, your forehead because you sweat.
Hey,
you ain't asking her to build it with you.
I had to do. That's one less thing I had to do.
All right, let me see. Black America, what's good, man? You want to get in this?
Woo. Yes, sir. But I have lost all fucking hope in Mr. White. The problem is I talk to men after this stage with you. So it doesn't make any sense until it's about another 7 to 10 years down the line, and she making you rub the hair out of your head. I'm so if you happy and y'all make it and you got a good egg out of the basket, fuck it, man, rock out. What me and C Tyler say, it don't matter because you happy as a pig and shit, and you gonna rock out with it. So I just wanted to talk to him. Be blessed on your shoulder surgery tomorrow. You're not gonna be able to put up 4 wheels no more, right? You're not gonna be able to put up 4 wheels no more. Yeah,
what was I saying though? Like,
listen, so I talk to a lot of married men, right? That are in the late stages of their marriage, getting divorced or divorced, because once a man gets divorced, a lot of times they get stuck in a place. This last dude I talked to, he went from a healthy 205-pound man. This nigga's now 98 pounds, right? Because of the exact thing that Hemp was talking about last week about a man walking in on his wife, and she told him, what is he doing coming home so early? She fucking. So what people don't understand is that yes, women have complete autonomy, and you know, we all think we the big fish, but these bras are gonna do whatever the fuck they want. I mean, we just, you know, we see our friends. You sound like you talk to a lot of people that are married or are going through problems, and you can kind of talk them through their problems. That counselor shit, nigga, I talk to more counselors that are getting divorced than any fucking thing, because y'all have it the worst, because y'all keep trying to spend money on these bitches, and these hoes don't want you no more.
Right.
If they don't want you, they don't want you. It's nothing that you can do about it. It's you keep chasing. But like I said, that's neither here nor there. I hope you got a good one. And you know, y'all go on ahead.
I'm just trying to understand like what you were saying. So you're saying, because I work with a lot of men who have been divorced as well too, struggle in their marriage too. So you're saying that because of that, then are you saying men just shouldn't get married anyway, or they messed up by
No,
catering to the
hell
woman
no.
first?
That's not. Yes,
So they
yes.
try to
They're
cater to their
definitely,
wife and give their wife everything they wanted, and then just for her to turn around and leave.
and that's where it goes awry because you're trying to make something that's not real. You're trying to make happiness. These
So
women are never going to be. These women are never going to be happy. You can keep them satisfied and you can keep them content for a said time period, but you're not going to be able to perpetually make them happy. And it sounds like.
Hold on. What did I say that sounds like that?
Well, what you need to do is watch this whole segment back. You sound like your shit is butterflies and candy fucking rainbow rings. Like it just sounds. I'm just saying, don't get so caught up. Don't get so caught up in your broad that you lose yourself because of the little shit.
Hold on,
motherfucker. Washing dishes and shit like that is something we all been doing since we was 10 years old, brother.
No, so I get you. So you're responding to what I was saying earlier and not what I was just talking about with.
Yeah. I've been watching the whole time. I've been watching the whole time.
That's why I was confused. So that's why I was trying to. Okay, so let me say this. My marriage is not perfect, like at all. You know what I'm saying? There's not. Well, I don't think she'll leave me. I stand on that. But I'm not naive. I don't think I'm naive at all. Like I said, when we
That's
got
a naive
married,
statement, though.
We are, huh? That's a
naive statement.
To say that I don't think
Yeah,
my wife
like
will leave me.
even saying that is horrible.
So why marry somebody if you think they will leave you?
You have a flip of the coin. She can wake up tomorrow with a wild hair up her ass and bone out with your kids. And there's nothing that you can do about it. You have to make the best. Listen, you have to make the best of the times while you're here. I just don't want. It just hurts when I see young men like you. And it's cool. I see you. You done gained some weight. You done got married. You getting fat and shit. You getting fat and shit. You starting to get titties around this motherfucker. Getting your comfortable weight, nigga. Take your ass. Keep walking and take your ass to the gym. Like I see all of this shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you for years, baby. I've been seeing you for years. I'm just saying, stay on top of your shit. That broad, your wife, your helpmate is secondary. She is secondary, brother. I'm sorry. You can love her. Listen, you signed a contract. Hold on, Mr. White, because I didn't even want to talk to you. That's why I said I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to get into it. I say I'm trying to wish him a blessed surgery, and I was going to tell him about this chair that I used when I had my shoulder surgeries, because what you got going, that's your relationship. I'm proud of you in your relationship. But the deepness of it is up to you and your wife. I just don't want you to be fooled by anything that she does or says. Still be a person that can continue on. Like I said, I get men come to me when they are at the end of the rope, right? Like literally, when they literally hanging themselves, when they literally got one thing and they cocking it and putting it back in and recocking it and putting it back in. That's when men come to me. It's all word of mouth. It's horrible. You know what I mean? Love your wife. You signed a contract to die for her. That's what you signed the contract for her. I just don't want you to be to the point to where you're too caught up in her. Let her be caught up in you.
Right.
Okay.
No, that's
All right. Now I don't want to talk to you no more. Hemp, so you're not gonna be able to pick up 4 wheels no more. Okay. Dumbbells. Listen, you haven't did this. I did this. Okay, a couple of times.
I know, but Black America, our starting points is different. I do 315 15 times. You see what I'm saying?
So what do you think? Well, I mean, I am like 15 years older than you, but bro, I was still stronger than you though.
Huh?
I was still stronger than you. You
be
got to
hard-pressed.
realize, bro. Hey, you got to realize I had a lot of time to work out, my nigga. Huh?
know,
like,
but
like nigga, it's people. It's like where I was. It's people putting up like 650, my man. Like I've had a lot of time to work out.
I'm just saying.
I'm not.
I made too many people feet dangle to just. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm strong.
So it's a chair, right? It's a chair that you strap your arm in, and it raises your arm up and down. Okay, for mobility. I'm telling you, that's the best chair in the world. I hope you got a sports ortho doing your shoulder.
Yeah. I go to therapy on Monday. Like right away.
You ain't. And make sure once you leave the hospital, before you go to sleep, make sure you take the pain medication, because when you wake up, it is the worst pain in the world. I've been shot, stabbed, ran over by cars, jumped, everything. I've never woke up with such a pain in my entire life.
You think I'm gonna be able to do you think I'm gonna be able to do my show on Friday?
Yeah, you're gonna be able to do. You doing it tomorrow? You may be kind of. You ain't gonna be able to DJ. You're not gonna be able to. No, that arm. It feels like a cold ice pick going in your shoulder and somebody rotating it around. Especially if you don't take that medication, bro. Yeah. Trust and believe. Take that medication before you fall asleep. When you get to the house, don't go to sleep and be like, "Oh, I'll take it when I wake up." Don't do that. That's a mistake. Trust and believe.
Yo, I'm about to skip that shit tomorrow, man.
Hey, it got so bad for me, I had to lean over in the shower to let my arm dangle to wash up underneath it. The longer you let it go, it's going to get worse. So go ahead and go do it. All right, you guys have a good night.
Wait.
White,
one more thing.
Oh, shit.
I don't think you really, son is just not sitting right with me. Don't call my wife a broad, bro. Like, I know you talking to this YouTube, but don't. That's not sitting well with me.
God, nigga.
That's not sitting well with me.
I'm
sorry. I know it's wrong, but it's just, I gotta say something. It's the honor, man.
Bro.
Oh my
I know you ain't mean it, but I gotta say it, bro. Like,
So
I know it was just conversation, but I'm just saying.
Just to let you know, I absolutely meant it. Listen, you're married to your wife, right? And I'm gonna explain this to you, and I'm gonna explain this to everybody. Hemp is married to his wife. Bravo Tech is married to his wife. As a man, and she's being married to you guys, and y'all my brothers, I gotta live, kill, and die for her too. Right? My sister, I gotta live, kill, and die for her too. But if that motherfucker do something that's broadish or bitches or niggerish, I'm going to say that. And there is going to come a time and point in your marriage. You got to realize I've been around the same broad since I was 17 and I'm in my 50s. So the shit that you're saying, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying.
Right.
So
but hear me out.
So at sometimes she's going to be a broad. And sometimes she's gonna make you mad enough to cuss and spit. I understand.
Listen, you said you watched
He
me
froze.
before. We good. All I'm just saying is, like, I know it's YouTube, it's no issue, but it just don't sit well with me. Just don't call my wife a broad. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, hey, I'm gonna find you, fight you. I mean, if I run into you somewhere, I might be feeling some type of way, but I probably doubt it. But I'm just saying, like, don't call my wife a broad, man. It's my final thought, man. Love y'all. The GOAT will be back next year sometime, man.
All right, nigga, be safe, man.
All right.
Damn, I'm tired as fuck. Bravo Tech, man. I appreciate you hitting the link, man. Any final thoughts?
Man, I got a quick suggestion, man. When we get off this panel, you need to go ahead and record you a 3-hour session and just hit play tomorrow.
Man, that might be a bad idea.
Shit, get in some good 3-hour DJ and send it to Jalen. Let her hit play tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate the invite, man. I didn't say a whole lot, but yeah, this is interesting conversation, and I'll repeat what a lot of other people have said. I'm proud of what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
I haven't been watching this space / over here it's called this community for long, but what I have seen, you're doing a lot of shit that other people haven't been able to do that have been here for a while, and I'm proud of you for that. Again, I appreciate the invite, and this won't be my last time up.
No, I got you for sure. We got to do the episode we talked about too.
Absolutely, because a lot of that plays into my marriage now. So yeah.
Word? Oh, see, that's gonna be interesting.
Story to tell, yeah.
I got you for sure.
And Mr. Simp Williams, man, you and that you and that shit the other day in that court. Anyway, y'all have a good night, man. I'm getting ready to go cuddle up next to the wife and be a simp for a couple hours. Y'all be easy.
Hey, Chris, thank you, bro. We trying, man. We trying to edify, man. Mr. Williams, any final thoughts?
Yeah, great show. I just want to say blessings to you, man, and I hope the surgery and everything goes well. That's it, man. Much love.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. You already know. Damn. Seeds of pals, any final thoughts?
Yes, hopefully, like Mr. Williams said, the surgery goes well, and we'll be able to see you on Friday. I do think that it will go well, and you'll be back hitting 500 again.
Yes, sir.
I do want to say that since the topic is on the simp, you do not get any respect as a simp. Nobody respects you. Your girl doesn't respect you. Your peers don't respect you. Your friends don't respect you. And you don't respect your goddamn self as a man. You get no respect. That's all I gotta say.
Damn. Yeah, man, it's interesting, right? And I'm glad we're able to have the conversation, generally speaking, in just, right? We had this conversation a few times before. I just want terms to be used more correctly than they often are. Things are used so colloquially till they often lose their meaning, right? And I think that the married men, just by proxy being married, isn't a simp. I think how you conduct yourself in anything will make you a thing you don't want it to be, right? I think you just got to be very careful and what you're willing to acquiesce to, what you're willing to compromise for, because those things are what defines you. Your principles and standards, if they waver at all, then that ain't you. That's somebody else that you want to be. So just be very careful, because how you do anything is how you do everything. You know what I mean? But I'll be good tomorrow, and I know I'm not crying. Period. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Get in the Discord. Get your tickets for Atlanta. We're going to have a bunch of fun. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out.